Uh-oh.
Bubbles are gonna come out of your ears.
Whee! Oh.
It's been knocked out instantly.
Oh, no. Okay, I guess we're doing... Oh, no. Oh. John's
you ever
wasted.
wanted to know what it was like?
Guys, John's wasted. Take him home. He's wasted. Yay. Yikes.
Dear.
Yeah, oh dear, that's right.
There's at some point
About
there's
five.
going to be a belch, and we have to determine whether or not I'll be polite about it.
I don't think you will be. I mean, sorry, like
Depends
when
on
I
who
have...
you're talking to.
True.
Yeah.
When I have that much popperoonie, it usually just comes right out, you know? It just comes on out to say hello. That's what it does.
And
Generally.
then goes back in you.
Oh,
Better out than in.
oftentimes.
Hi, folks.
Hi! Yo, everyone. What up? Welcome to Montreal by
It's your
Moonlight.
boy Scotty.
It's your boy Scott. Welcome back to my Yushan channel. It's the Journal of Five.
Oh,
That's a deep cut for some who know. Welcome back to my Yukon channel.
Do you think you could hit up a little 5,000 voice like right now?
Yeah, of course. Hang on, just let me unfocus my eyes for a second. Oh, hello. I wasn't really sure if I should be looking beyond or not, but maybe. I don't know, something like that.
All right, now hit up a little Jork.
I think it just pretty much sounds. I mean, I
this
think
apple's disgusting.
that apple's disgusting. I feel like he was like a little cool. I don't know.
Little Brom.
Yes. Well, I see you have many books. I also have some
Tomes.
tomes.
Got my
Pyres.
Pyres? I always wanted to sound like Zagreus, but I can't do an impression of Zagreus. For a while, it was supposed to be a little quick and a little hello, you know.
But then he became a little excitable.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, now give me your best
Oh.
Sophia.
I think it would just be something like, "Welcome to Heart's Light, Sir Brom. It's wonderful to see. Where are your pants, Sir Brom? Where are your pants? You need pants here, Sir Brom." Oh,
All right,
Brom.
She would never say that.
No, it's true.
Pants
That's
are
true.
entirely optional in Heart's Light.
your best Valeria.
Probably would just be something along the lines of like, "I am Valeria, the Angel of Nexus."
Yeah, that's like
That's what I always heard when I heard Val.
and now
Okay.
I want you to imitate one of my NPCs,
Okay.
but you have to say the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, and Liz has to be able to identify which NPC it is.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Lazy like you piece of shit.
Sounds like sister to me.
He's quite distinctive. I feel like that's pretty useful. I'm not gonna.
I'm enchanted.
I bet you are. Also, hi everybody. This is what happens when we're without Kate. I feel like things
Devolve?
go a little off the
Crumble.
rails.
You don't want to see what
Crumble.
it's like outside this room. I have lived large and in charge.
It's urine everywhere.
Urine.
He lived so large, he peed on things. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh. Hey! Congratulations.
I mean,
There it'd be. Yeah.
I don't mark territory with urine. I mark territory with witty commentary and urine.
Guys, this is gonna be a hot take.
Damn.
Every hot take clinic hours that I've ever done, I'm actually also wearing a...
Oh, okay. I was like, constantly? Like, through the whole thing?
Constantly.
Wow.
Nonstop.
the apartment looks fine.
Yes, sorry, we're being rude, yes.
We share our cleaning duties. I do not want to imply that because she's not here, everything is awful.
I don't think that would imply that one partner did all of the cleaning and the other one didn't. It would just imply that when you live in a space by yourself, it's easier to like put off certain cleaning tasks, I would say. I'm certainly like
Guilty.
that when Scott's not around.
Me too.
I clean in a frenzy for like the hour or two before he gets back.
Oh God, he's coming back!
The dishes. The dishes.
Jesus! Quick, put this garbage under the bed. He'll never notice.
Under his side of the
Under
bed.
his side of the
He'll never
bed.
figure it out.
Man, I stink.
Emotional duress for
Do you
longing
smell garbage?
for my beloved.
Must be mad at me.
Yeah.
Apparently, the opening went well, and that's all. That's all that matters. Other than like health and joy. And all
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
those are important
The
things as well.
subscription, Eric.
Oh, thanks, Eric. Wynn.
If you're Canadian, I hope you're enjoying your break from GST for the next 2 months.
the gap,
Certain things.
I was vaguely. I thought I would be more interested, but I was vaguely intrigued by the fact that it applies to certain kinds of products, but not all kinds of products. So some small businesses are really in a bind, trying to be like, should I take the GST off or not? Like
You have to.
there's some
by law. You must.
Yeah, no, I know, but like some products, it's not clear whether.
That's true.
So they get a choice, I think.
Because
Essentially,
like books, I think are included in there.
Yeah, certainly.
Now's the time. Save 5% off all of Nancy Drew.
Oh my God, the whole series.
We have so many
Yes, that is true.
that we still need to get through. It's unending.
It really, well, at the rate we're going too, actually, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's fair. Good times.
Clue in the Diary is excellent so far,
The
though.
introduction of Den Dickerson.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd ever see the day. I
Yeah,
thought he just
we met him.
emerged fully formed, so to speak.
We met him organically.
Organically?
Yeah.
As opposed to like inorganically?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very much.
Has Nancy Drew been involved in any high-speed chases in this book?
No, in fact, the
Low
opposite.
speed- low speed
She was
chase.
stuck in a traffic jam for like half a chapter.
Has she been injured?
No, her car was smashed.
Her car was smashed.
That's a
Was she wearing a seatbelt?
Yeah.
So she wasn't. She didn't like have a concussion, which
No.
like she seems to have every other.
No.
no. So she was being pretty safe, generally speaking.
Right. You mean like us?
Yeah, exactly. Generally. Oh.
We use safety cards so that we can roleplay to our maximum ability while making sure that we keep ourselves and our mental state safe. You don't have cards. You do have options. We'll get to those in a second. But for now, the play card or the green card, if that's being held up, it means don't worry. No matter how I currently appear, I'm actually enthusiastically consenting to what's going on at the table. The pause card or the yellow card indicates I need everybody to pay attention to me. There's something I have to tell you out of character. As long as the card is held up, play is stopped. Once the card's put back down, play can continue. The stop card or the red card means I am not okay, and game will stop. Because we're on stream, we may go to a be right back screen at that point, and game will not continue until everybody at the table says that they are ready, willing, and able. You have options as well. You can always whisper RPG Clinic, then we'll all see it. You can also whisper one of our mods. Today we have Kung Fu Fenris, Bleeds the Light Invincible, and Aragorn, she who knows 10,000 things, that you can just let them know what you're thinking or feeling, but you always have the option of leaving stream and the chat. We don't want to see you go, but we do want to make sure that you feel safe.
Thank you, John.
That's right.
That's correct. Yeah. Good.
Meowth, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Squirrel, squirtle, squirrel.
Good one.
Goldine, Goldine. Goldine, Goldine.
We're millennials because we can talk about the first 101 Pokemon.
I can't.
After that, it's fucking.
I can't. I have no idea who the fucking Pokemon are.
You just quoted Meowth.
Yeah, I know, like... I
Quoted
know-
now. Quoted now.
If a Pokemon's been in Smash Brothers, I know.
Oh shit!
And
Yeah,
if a Pokemon's been in a lot of memes, I might.
that's
That's basically where I'm at.
that's fair. Meowth should have a Tommy gun. I don't disagree.
Meowth, I imagine, is cat, or looks like a cat,
Yeah.
because of meow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he kind of resembles like a Lucky Cat almost statue. It's very kind of anime, but he's sassy.
And if
he
I remember
talks.
correctly, yeah, Meowth talks. He sacrificed one of his like ability slots for the ability to communicate.
That's amazing. That
Iconic.
sounds about right, actually. With the Brooklyn, yeah, anime dubs and Brooklyn accents name a better duo.
It's true.
I mean, you can name many better duos, but like, just that's a good duo, is what I'm getting at.
Anime dubs and heavily Scottish accents.
Oh hell yeah, heavily. I like that too.
Just thinking of Molly from
Sailor Moon. That's what I was thinking of as well.
Serena.
Oh, hey Serena. Where are you? Where is she from?
Tokyo, like the rest of
I know. Apparently not.
in the
Apparently
English
she's an
dub,
exchange
she's
student from fucking Boston.
Clara Fogus has asked what a Scottish accent sounds like, and so we're going to hear that right now.
Okay. Well, it's a.
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh yeah. That
To
would be
the-
good too. South Tokyo. Southie. It would sound, I guess, like a pretty. I want to say a standard North American accent, but of course, to my ear, most North Americans sound pretty similar. So, that's what a Scottish accent would sound like.
I thought it would sound like your Scottish
My
accent.
what? Yeah, you know.
Scott and
Scott's
starting a Scottish
usually
accent
involves
with,
like
you know,
2 words and then a glottal.
You know. That's really,
name
that's
a
really
better
true.
duo.
Hang on. Jennifer Slade. God damn it! It's really true. Actually, Overwatch just added a new character who's got a fabulous Scots accent. Big fan. I will not do an impression here, but I just think he sounds cool. Yeah, there you go. See, Splooey, all the best people do it. I'm a professional voice actor, so you know it's good.
I mean, a New Yorker accent, all you have to know are 2 syllables.
Okay.
A and O.
Hey, hey, I'm walking here. Oh, you know, as you can throw in some words in there.
What about your famous Captain Splooey impression?
I don't know what you're talking about.
all right. Fair enough.
I'll have to do it while we Scott. Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
That's how I do my New Yorker accent. Guttural noise with a random word. Why, hey, oh.
Yay! It's got some like Carson Drew vibes in there too. A little bit of Brom.
There's always one like, well, howdy there, partner. Like, you're
You're matching. You're like tipping a hat. God damn.
It doesn't. I was just reading what you wrote, Captain Splooey. I'm not making shit up over here.
Oh, thank you for that. That's awesome.
Do it again.
Final answer.
Do it again. This time,
Okay.
you have to address Erwin specifically.
All right.
Okay. She's listening. He's listening. We're all listening.
We got it. Here we go. Well, howdy there, Miss Aragwin. My name's Captain Splooey, and round about these parts, would you like to join my biker gang in Werewolf? Would you like to join my? I was suddenly. I want to join my biker gang.
God damn.
No.
Oh wow, wowee. Incredible.
Would you say it's all going to be uphill from here or downhill? Like, how would you sort of
We're
describe?
staying
the-
on level terrain.
Level
probably.
Describe a lot of things. But I think that was worth the price of admission alone.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
It was. Thank you.
You're all very welcome. I like to bring joy to people. Joy, peace, love.
Do you want to bring more joy to people?
Yeah.
'Cause here's your recap.
Nice.
As the cairn of the weathered storm licked its wounds, Macris went to spend time with her touchstones, Troyan stayed to guard the cairn, and Dante went to deliver difficult news to Apotheosis, but not before he and Troyan argued about the futility of vengeance. Troyan met up with Theo, who revealed the buried corpse of the stolen moon lying next to Portia's face. The Arun found a place on the mountain to bury this part of Portia, but lost control of her grief. A light appeared, and the spirit of Portia told Troyan she was proud of her lover for becoming Guru, but that she was killed in battle by one of 3 assailants. At Downstream, Dante brought news of Dusk and Dew's deaths to Apotheosis, who frenzied when she was unable to process her grief. Their brawl left them drained and frozen, but Apotheosis demanded they go see Zack. Troyan was accosted by Jennifer Slade. The Shadow Lord's grief exploded at Troyan with venomous contempt, but the two found a moment of stillness together. At the cairn, Apotheosis counseled Zack about having howled for dew and dusk, while Troyan and Dante recommitted to not keep secrets from each other.
Oh, Sab!
For those who watch Nancy Drew, or Punchy, I suppose, you'll know that we have a very particular, way in which we thought OSAB.
Well, we've given certain members of the community specific voices. Not everyone, and I
You want
really
one?
couldn't
You can
tell you.
donate now.
Wait, no.
Okay, I'm kidding. Sorry, do not do that.
Our assigning of these has no rhyme nor reason. OSAB essentially sounds like Elrond. Weirdness is like surfer cool. Aragorn is an elderly knitting Muppet.
It's pretty close.
And Splooey
What does he
is,
sound
as
like,
we
though?
know, 10 out of 10 accurate.
Right. He's
Exclusively done by
a
Scott.
Texan Elvis.
Kate, if you're watching this, you've already noticed that the recap did not desaturate us. There's something that happened with the file server and that its name changed. I can't change it because there's a parody rebuild happening. And so therefore, some things are going to not work this session, and I take full responsibility and I apologize.
Thank you for taking full responsibility, John. We appreciate it.
But that's okay, because the stream will still run just fine.
And he's ready to punish himself accordingly. 'cause
Oh my God.
He's got this thing.
Oh, he's got his crop. Crop. Yeah, at Kung Fu Fenris, we assume you sound like a growly wolf.
Yeah,
Or
whenever we
werewolf.
do an impression of you, it's always like, like there's a lot of that. Always hands and claws.
Do you want to know my Kung Fu Fenris imitation?
Oh my God, what is
Yes.
it?
I am assuming I communicate in growl and yelling.
Like that?
Hi guys, I was just wondering if you could just come on over. I've made myself some wonderful treats, and I thought maybe you could enjoy LARPing with me. And I'm writing a werewolf thing. It's pretty cool. Hi. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
LARPing!
It's real Darth Helmet energy.
LARPing with Trace. Or Cog? Which one was that? No, it was Kung Fu Fenris, sorry.
It was Kung Fu Fenris. Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah, I based Cog on Kung Fu Fenris, although Cog's a little Cog's a little smoother.
Cog Fu Fenris. I mean, also he's older now in
Cog?
in universe. Yeah,
Yeah, he's older.
I wonder.
His voice still cracked.
I was gonna say, like, is his voice ever gonna
His voice, well, no, it will never get better.
better? You know,
It's already at peak performance.
peak performance.
It's good enough to, He's been
check
doing
this out,
just fine with that voice.
Yes, he has.
It's his Dougal.
Dougal.
Oh, yeah.
Guess we're gonna have to take your penis then, sir.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to.
Hi, podcast listeners. How are you?
Podcast listeners, are you interested in a RoboCock? Join House Dougal.
Did he get married or not? Well, if you've watched April Fool's episode of Changing the Streaming Fallout, you would know that I believe it did go through. Yes, I believe it was made official.
Quillador is not disappointed.
She's fucking pissed.
Yeah, she's got a lot of things to be disappointed by right now. Presently.
Oh, at this exact moment of time, yes.
There's a tragedy that has befallen the land.
Oh no.
Darkness spreads as every vibrator has ceased to function.
My gift baskets. Runs off in a panic.
Sophia has entered a rampage. Who fucking did this?
Oh, speaking of rampages, Aragorn, I have a
okay.
Christmas movie for you to watch. It's called The Royal Nanny. Thank me later.
Rampage here. I'm gonna say lightly, but
It's a light Christmas fun rampage.
obviously made a big impression.
Keep
on
it
me.
light.
It's light.
It did make an impression. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
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 I have to walk a fine line when it comes to this game and disappointment. There are times where it will be my job, my task, my duty, my burden to disappoint you. Disappointment is something that is much like pain or heat, something that has to be applied in judicious amounts to enhance whatever else you're trying to serve up. If you're giving somebody a spicy dish, you have to be careful. The spice can hurt, but it has to hurt only so much before it overwhelms you. When you are lightly flogging your partner, you have to make sure that you cause enough of that pain to bring the serotonin into it without causing any lasting damage or making it so that the experience is no longer fun. And in that way, I have to disappoint you. I have to tell you that things that you've tried did not work. I have to tell you that things you thought were victories were, in fact, incomplete. And the events that you've participated in did not turn out exactly the way that you'd hoped. And in order to do that, I must disappoint you. But it's in the service of a better thing, of a whole, a greater. Disappoint you too much, and then hopelessness sets in, or at the very least, dissatisfaction. I was going to say dissatisfaction, and that's not
Nice.
a word.
Nice. It should be.
Yeah, did anyone spend XP? I skipped that over.
Nope. Nope.
So as I service your holes, apparently. Captain Splooey.
It's Bluey.
Bear in mind that every once in a while, you'll have to disappoint yourself too. Your characters will do things that you do not expect. You may feel some reluctance in what they're doing. But in the end, it's for the greater good. I wonder how I'm going to disappoint you today. As I do every day.
What?
Where are you?
At this exact moment in time, we are at the Cairn of the Weathered Storm. Troy and Dante are standing together in the sort of center of the cairn, watching, as off in the distance, Apotheosis. I think is consoling Zach.
Zacharias.
I mean, they were talking, and then, yeah, Zacharias was starting
Not his
to
real
cry.
name.
Not his real name. Yeah. That's where we are.
And apparently now I can't access some of my music.
Is it on the server too?
Probably. Find out. There we go.
Okay. I could just do it for us here. Not in the scenes that I'm in, obviously.
Oh
You'll
my
have to do
God.
that. Okay, sick.
nobody's paying any particular attention to you at this point, so you're welcome to do as you like. But Apotheosis is just still talking steadily to Zach, and Zach's listening and nodding, and he's giving her his full, undivided attention.
Just for my own benefit, not to nitpick the timeline or anything too much, is it too late to go see Trace today? He had sort of asked about like doing essentially dinner and drinks and hanging out, but I feel like it was already evening, but I can't remember, unfortunately.
Well, you slept.
We slept from the dawn until sometime in the afternoon or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So no, you could see Trace if you wanted.
Hell yeah. Okay, because that's my plan.
Troyan takes out her phone and sends a message to Bree in New York.
What message?
It says, do you have time to talk?
I'll let you know when you get an answer.
Thank you.
We're just also, I'm remembering for myself, we're just coming off the conversation where we were like, let's trust each other forever, and let's go kill another stolen moon,
That's
or whatever
right.
we said. I can't remember exactly. Something like that. Looking off towards Apotheosis, Dante just kind of shakes his head a little bit. I can't imagine what it would feel like. It's hard for me to imagine what kind of relationship she had with them in the first place.
She only just got them back. And then lost one immediately. And then lost both of them forever. It's unthinkable.
It's also the nature of what we do. Obviously, I know, but I just mean that we're all ready. We're all ready for it.
I don't think anyone's ever ready for it. We tell ourselves that because that's how we get to sleep at night and that's what sends us into every battle, but we're never ready. We're not ready for that kind of loss.
Fair point.
Are you going to stay here this evening or... Never mind, I don't really care. She doesn't say that.
Dante leaves, I guess. Just walks off.
It just says, "What's up?"
She writes back, I want to talk about my first change.
Ooh.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, ... What do you need to know?
How many you think were on the scene?
Why?
I originally thought there was just one who attacked us, but now I'm led to understand there could have been up to 3.
Who have you been talking to?
And she goes to answer and she can't type it out. Can I visit?
When?
As soon as possible.
I'll break out the futon.
Thumbs up. And then she looks at flight times.
Because you know that in New York, everybody lives in a really expansive loft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they only have money for the loft, so they only have like one bed and like one table. And then like
Yeah, it's like an
a
actual loft, like the loft of a
thrifted
barn.
futon or whatever.
Yeah.
Some hay.
Like,
Hey.
you like that?
Have you ever jumped into hay?
No.
Oh,
Leaves and snow. Big fan.
for a while, my grandparents lived in the Eastern Townships and had a barn.
Oh shit.
And we used to jump from the loft of the barn down into hay. It was amazing. It was probably unsafe as fuck, but it was
Sure.
amazing.
Does it I don't know. I mean, not to spend too much time on it, but does it like I've always found like straw and hay like quite obviously quite scratchy or whatever. But like, does it support you?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was great fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
Liz, I want a barn.
Fun memories.
Okay, sweetie, we'll make you one.
Okay. All right.
Barn, barn, barn.
Dante is kind of still watching Apotheosis and Zach, but he's obviously he's clocking that this is happening.
I'm gonna go to New York.
Okay. Who are you trying to track down?
If there was someone else who walked away that night, I need to find them.
Yeah, of course. I'm not connected to your past in that way, Troyan, but obviously, we're your pack. I'll do anything to help you. We have the resources of downstream available to us, obviously, when there isn't an imminent threat to its existence. I can help.
Thanks.
Well, like I said, what we do for each other is all part of what we're here to do. Fight for Gaia. We each do that in our own way.
Mm-hmm.
I know that when I'm called upon to build something or renew something, he gestures to the Cairn of the Weathered Storm, that you'll be there to help too.
Always. And if I need to go and kill someone in service of Gaia, you'll support me.
Of course. I was out of line when I said that it was, I don't know, it felt like a pointless venture, trying to always throw yourself back in over and over into the same fight, into the same chase, but I was out of line. That's how you bring justice to the world. I get that.
There's a lot of people who think that continuing to fight for Gaia is a pointless venture. Sooner or later, you just have to silence the voices.
And do what you have to do. Agreed.
You're going to see a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems to have settled well enough after he was almost kidnapped by Project Twilight.
I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but be careful when you visit him. He's in hiding, and anyone who was still after him could easily follow you, so just maybe take extra precautions.
I will. I think after what we went through last night, I'm pretty sure we're all going to be taking extra precautions, even if our enemies are on their back foot for now.
We have no idea if they are. We don't know how many they kept back.
If I were them, and I wasn't on my back foot, I would have finished the job. And they didn't. So.
Okay.
Maybe that's arrogance talking, I don't know.
Wishful thinking, either way, I prefer it. Well, we hope that they're licking their wounds for a while.
Let me know when you're back in town. We've got a hive to burn down.
Love that. Love that for us.
Apotheosis stops talking with Zach.
Mm-hmm.
He gets up and he walks over to the two of you. You don't look like you're staying long.
Not too long.
But if you need us to, we will.
It's not about what I need.
Your needs are valid.
So are yours. Where are you going?
New York.
Yeah, I would say that maybe your needs are a little more important right now. I don't need to go to another city.
What do you need?
I need to make sense of all of this. And I need to figure out what happened here. All of it. I wasn't here for some time, and I'm going to have to tell other people what happened. It's gonna take a moment, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of tough conversations.
Are you going to interview everyone?
Yeah.
Is there any way we can help?
I'm gonna have to talk to you,
Sure.
but that can be when you come back. I'm not that interested in accuracy.
You'll find a moment to rest, too. Zach?
Yeah.
That's good. We all did a fuck ton last night, so...
It's just another day.
This is allowed to be a victory. It's allowed to be a victory that you need to make sense of. That's fine.
It's your victory.
No, you need to stop saying that.
I'm not taking anything away from myself. It's going to be my victory once I know what's happened.
Okay.
My job's not over, you know? I know none of our jobs are over yet.
It's fine.
If you find yourself needing some space to make sense of it, just shoot us a text, would you?
The apartment over the bar is always open for you. Just text me and let me know. Make sure I didn't promise it to someone else.
I just have one question before I leave.
Yeah?
Do you know if Dew or Dusk loved anyone? Outside of their pack, outside of here?
Outside of their siblings?
Is there somebody else who needs to know that they're gone?
Keeping his voice down, although that's maybe a bit of a meta consideration. Sorry, maybe that's out of character. Dante kind of leans in and informs Zach. Dew has taken Apotheosis to visit his birth pack once at least. And we believe he's been up that way a few times. I don't know if that means that there are other Guru there who know.
There aren't any Guru up north. And he wasn't visiting his pack.
Who was he visiting?
Other packs. All the Guru he knows are dead. Sorry, all the wolves he knew were dead.
Zach, what do you mean?
Wolfborn live longer than wolves do.
Mm-hmm.
And his litter, his parents, they're all dead.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
So when he would go up, he's not visiting the pack he knew. It's not the same.
But it's other wolf packs.
I assume. I wasn't with him.
But he told you this?
Dusk did. That's what she assumed.
Why the fuck would he lie about that?
He never even told his pack.
I don't know.
A strange secret to keep.
We all have secrets.
It's not anything to be ashamed of.
Exactly.
Or to hide it.
We all have things to be ashamed of that don't seem like they matter. I was at a model UN club, for God's sake.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yes, it is.
No. Macris is here. She'd be thrilled. She'd be patting you on the back.
As a fellow nerd, Dante says nothing.
Don't tell anybody in the Northern Guard. They don't seem like the Model UN crowd.
That's fair. We'll try. Anyway.
So then the answer's no.
Yeah. To our knowledge.
If he did, he didn't share it with us.
And neither did Dusk.
I can't decide if that's a relief or just another... Okay. I'll let you know if anything happens.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Of course. And we're ready to talk soon.
I know.
You sure you don't need a night to just take it easy, bud?
I need you to trust me.
Excuse me. Sorry. Mm-hmm.
And there's, for one moment, he just stares right into your soul for a second, and then stops, pulls away from it, nods, turns, walks away.
Okay. Excuse me. He's right. I don't know whether that's sad or not. But there's no one else to tell.
He didn't tell Slade. She'd ask him where he was when he went away, and he wouldn't tell her.
Yeah.
I can't make sense of that.
I guess for one reason or another, he didn't want anyone to know. I agree. But maybe he just wanted something in his life that was his.
He can still have that.
Not if you tell someone.
Well,
Some rooms can never be unsealed, or else they cease to exist.
now some people are wondering whether he was working against Gaia, and he's not around to defend himself. We'd be honoring him by finding some answers.
In theory, he took Apotheosis up north. They went somewhere together.
You ready to ask her?
Yeah, I mean, am I ready?
She's
No.
sitting on a rock.
Yeah, well, she's here.
Out into the distance.
Let's see if I can disappoint her twice in one day. So to speak.
Commodore.
Commodore.
Is Commodore the most badass of ranks? Because I kind of think it is.
Very satisfying to say.
Very satisfying.
It's a high up rank, but
Yeah.
it's not the highest rank, and it's not like a typical rank. I think it's fucking cool.
I think it's really cool. I agree.
And Commodores do outrank captains.
Even though a captain feels very like, oh, not gonna finish that thought.
Sorry, Splooey.
Anyway, we'll find out one way or another so that we can make sure that there's nothing else going on mysterious.
I think we owe it to the ones left behind.
Yeah. Hey, enjoy New York.
Enjoy Trace.
Okay. Dante goes to sit next to Apotheosis. Leaving Troyan behind.
Troyan wanders off in the direction of Slade's tree, not a euphemism. All right.
It's definitely a euphemism. Definitely a euphemism.
Apotheosis is sitting like a tiny little beacon of light in the coming dusk. She barely glances over as Dante sits down.
I think he's gonna take time to just, sit there with her. Try to get a read on if she's there or not.
Winsight.
Let's do it.
Trying a flight to New York is not a hard thing to get.
Okay.
Getting to the airport is a different matter. It depends on whether or not you're packing anything.
Nothing she couldn't bring in carry-on.
Are you going back to the bar?
She will. She is going to tell Slade where she's going because
Well, we'll deal with Slade in a second.
because an Arun is being removed from the premises. That feels important.
Oh no, not an
Arun.
Nor. It's just taking a long time to sit with her. Oh, sorry, I got 3 successes.
Yeah,
on Wednesday. Yeah, sorry. Yes, I forgot I rolled something.
There's a numbness. Her being able to take care of Zach for a moment helped her compartmentalize and disassociate from what she's dealing with right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go spend some time with a friend of mine.
It's important to spend time with the ones that you care about.
That's what I wanted to tell you. So that I don't just disappear.
You have plans, I understand.
Do you want to go back to downstream?
I will go where I need to go. First, I need to go where we lost them.
I understand. Do you want me to show you?
No,
Okay.
you need to go and see your friend. That's important.
What did you tell Zach?
I told him that he would make her proud. That Dusk wouldn't trust just anyone. I told him that it wasn't his fault that he wasn't there. I told him that he did the right thing to leave to get help, that's what Dusk would have done. The Dusk I thought I knew anyway.
Why do you say that?
Because I didn't realize that when Dusk left, it wasn't to find help, it was to save me. He left to find help, and he didn't save her. He's going to grapple with that for a little while.
Maybe a long time.
It's going to be difficult to get to the cairn over the next few days, weeks. The mountain will close down. People will be more vigilant about the comings and goings. I told him that he has to be careful about that too.
Sounds like you gave him some good advice, and you were there for him.
Someone has to be. He's still just a cub. Barely.
He got dragged into this mess
We all
Pretty-
did.
shortly after his first change.
One battle is very much like another, Dante.
Don't know. I don't know if I agree.
What's the difference
Between battles?
between what happened yesterday and what happens every day?
What's different is why we fight. We tell ourselves we fight for the same reason every day. We tell ourselves that today I'm going to get up and I'm going to fight for Gaia and I'm going to do that in such and such a way. Yes, that's what we say every day. But the reason we choose to fight every battle is because it's important to us. If it wasn't important, we wouldn't fight. And the reason that something is important can change day to day. This cairn? I've only gotten to know it over the last insert amount of
Few
time
months.
here. Yeah, months. It's months. I've only really gotten to know it, Goose, the people here, over the last few months. It's not a core place in my life. I don't feel connected to it in the same way I feel connected to downstream. But I fought for it because building something new is important.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I want us to know why we do what we do. You don't have to know in the moment, you just have to be sure it's the right thing. And because I don't know why I fight for you other than I care about you.
This wasn't a fight for me.
No. It wasn't. But there will be one. I think there will be many.
Okay. Go and see your friend. I think you'll know where to find me.
I will. And I want you to know that you can contact me. You can call me, you can howl for me. Whatever you need.
Thank you.
Okay. As long as you know that. And he just goes to rest, like, on her shoulder, sort of maybe mirroring one of the, what they were doing back at Downstream as well. There was just, like, a closeness after the frenzy, excuse me.
I don't easily forget, Dante.
Okay.
You're reminding me of how I can contact you at any time. That hasn't changed. I don't forget. That's my job.
You've made the choice a few times to be on your own. And I want you to know that that's a choice that you're making. It doesn't have to be that way if you don't want it to be.
Okay.
Gets up and he walks away.
It's only about 2 seconds later that she gets up and walks in a different direction,
Okay.
leaving the cairn. Headed west towards the cemetery.
Gonna be, well, should someone be keeping an eye on her? Maybe. Will anyone? No.
Jennifer Slade's tree is a comfortable tree.
The poplar? I don't know.
It's an oak.
Oh, lovely.
That's a good climbing tree.
It's the hardest of wood.
No, that's... ...
Yeah. Hey.
Dante. She goes to the bottom of the tree, the foot of the tree.
if you will.
And looks up.
Yes.
I'm heading to New York.
What?
I'm trying to get some answers.
Why?
That stuff that I just told you about?
You're not at all tired. You're not at all, maybe I can give this a day or two. You're leaving now.
Should I stay?
You don't need my permission for anything.
If you think this place could use more eyes on watch, or if you think the defenses could use it, I'll stay.
We didn't need you before. We don't need you. You can tell that by her expression,
Yep.
she doesn't really believe what she's saying. It's just more of a like, well, okay.
I'm supposed to. It's in the Shadow Lord playbook.
Yeah, it's very Shadow Lord.
I like it.
I was going to ask if you wanted to come with me.
Oh.
But maybe that's leaving this place too undefended.
I'm not in a condition to travel.
You can't sit on a plane. You could climb a tree.
I can't leave this place.
Yeah, I figured.
Tryon,
Yeah.
what are you trying to find? You're trying to keep this going.
It's not a question of endeavor. It's either still going or it isn't.
And you need to find out which one that is?
Yeah. Because either I closed a door or it's still ajar. And that's a big difference to me. There's a third party unaccounted for. And they're against us, then I need to end them.
Why invite me? You have a pack.
Yeah. They're busy, but I don't know. It's a part of my life I'd never talked to you about. Thought maybe you might want to meet some of the people who saved my ass.
There's a look at the cairn, back to where the cairn is, and a strange look in her eyes, and then back at Tryon.
But I get it. Maybe it's too soon.
If you could wait,
How long?
but I don't think you can wait that long. It could be a day, it could be a week. Go. Don't get dead.
I'll do my best.
When you're there,
Mm-hmm.
catch a show. Just for me. Just come back and let me know how it was.
Any particular request?
Whatever you can get rush tickets for. It costs an arm and a leg otherwise.
Okay.
What? What?
I didn't know that you were into musical theater.
Sue me.
Maybe in a day. A week. And she starts to saunter off. Don't get dead.
No day but today.
520.
I mean,
Oh my god.
if you spend a lot of time in trees, you gotta sing something.
Will
Fair.
I lose my dignity?
Oh god.
Will someone care?
Everyone's right. Yeah.
Yeah, her coat addiction screams theater kid. As a theater
Coat
kid
addict.
with a coat addiction, I can speak to that. I'm in this picture and I love it.
Coat. Just want to be clear. Coat.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You heard coke?
So you're headed out?
Yep.
Meow.
Let's go to the map.
Wow, that was fast. Did we use a catapult? No.
Catapulte.
Trebuchet.
Trebuchet. Oh, that'd be great.
So if this is where you are,
On the trail. Whee!
okay, I got even more.
Yeah, keep going.
That's where you're going.
He is the very model of a modern edgy shadow lord. It's really good.
So that's a little far for a trebuchet.
Just a bit. Just a smidgen.
As a flight, it's actually not that long.
No.
But of course, you have to go to the airport. You got to go through security. You have to present your passport, which means I am going to ask you for a composure streetwise.
Ooh. What is my rage currently at, John? I feel like it's not at
2.
4 anymore. Okay, 2.
2. Everybody's rage is at 2. Normally we would be updating the rage and all of that, but I broke it.
Womp. I'm just gonna
So
make a note. Rage 2.
You said it was composure what, sorry?
streetwise,
Streetwise.
you only need 1 success.
Well, I got 3 successes.
You have no trouble sailing through.
Sail.
Nice.
Very nice, thank you.
No trouble sailing through. Heading to there is not difficult. Dante.
So, you know, there doesn't seem to be an active fire burning in the cairn of the Weathered Storm, so he's headed out as well. He's texting Trace to let him know, sorry about the delay, had to get my shit in order. Are you free now? For them IPAs.
Heck yeah. Spelt Hecc.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's okay. All right. Now I know who I'm dealing with. Okay, he hasn't been taken. Can't confirm. No one would ever do that otherwise. Great. I presume he gave me the... Well, actually, I don't know what name...
Have you played Delta Root? No.
Okay, all right. He had sent me, like, essentially an itinerary of, let's get flights of IPAs at this place. I built a new rig. I have new commander decks, whatever. I don't know where he now lives because he...
Yes, he
Well, sorry, he told me, but where? But I mean, like, he famously, had to leave his old place. So I'm headed to whatever neighborhood his new place is in.
Welcome to
Oh, shit.
Laval.
Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine.
Dun-dun.
We like to joke a lot about Laval here, the slightly smaller island to the north of Montreal Island. It's... Yeah, Laval. Exactly, yeah, Laval. We like to joke a lot about it.
It's where all the lava
You
congregated.
can tell when somebody isn't somebody from around here based on how they actually pronounce Laval.
Interesting.
Because in French, it's Laval.
Yeah.
In Anglophone communities, it's Laval. But you'll hear Laval. You'll hear Laval, I've heard.
Oh,
Fuzzy label.
Laval.
Laval? Yeah, that would make actual some, like, sense, I think. In a way. It's funny.
Weirdness, of course. Laval.
Lavalung, perhaps? Oh, God. It's so far to Laval.
It's a basement apartment.
Stay safe.
Tiny windows, only about that tall, at the very top of the ceiling. But the floors are made of just rug over granite, practically. Well, not granite. That would be a weird thing to like over concrete.
Yeah.
Clearly, some upgraded electrics have been put down here in order to support the amount of power draw that Trace is going to need. But when he answers the door, he's wearing designer jeans, a vest, a button-down shirt, and a little bolo tie that's sitting right on his chest.
Yeah.
And a backwards baseball cap with a sticker showing its size
Yeah.
still right smack dab on the brim,
Perfecto.
so that you know that it's authentic.
Gotta have that authenticity.
Oh, hey,
Trace.
did you
Man.
bring anything?
Oh god. Great question. Yes, I would have brought... Well, he wanted to go out for drinks, so I don't need to bring... No, fuck it. I would have brought our usual go-to kind of gaming snack paraphernalia. These are good guesses. Which would be, you know, some classic Mountain Dew Code Red, if I can find it. Dante wouldn't go in on Doritos, but he would go in on Skittles. And what else would he have brought? Beers. Yeah, he didn't bring like gaming paraphernalia, but he brought the snacks. He brought the goods.
Yeah, you brought some Rickard's Red? Oh
my god, I feel called out. I love it.
Thank you so much. Man, come in. Let me show you around.
Thanks, Trace.
The place is... it's not as nice as his old place. He hasn't lived here as long, and it's a basement apartment, and so there's a little bit less light here. But he's put some light strips underneath almost every surface, so there's this underglow that exists here, which unfortunately just shows the fact that he has no neck, so it's... kind of illuminates everything from the underneath.
I forgot about your medical issue. Yes, that's I forgot. Completely forgot.
You know, I never really thanked you for saving my life.
Okay. You're welcome. Obviously, Trace. Obviously.
I don't know. Those guys were creepy.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But I haven't heard anything about them, and I've been very careful. The phone that I use to communicate with you, it's a burner phone, and I always make sure that I go to the depth 3 locks down, just, you know, to make sure that they can't necessarily get a close beat on this place.
Good. I'm glad. I'm really glad.
I had the phone in a lockbox, and I hide the lockbox underneath a tree, so if you ever need...
Dante puts his fingers to his lips like, shh, don't tell me where you hide the lockbox, you dummy. but then he's joking, he's laughing. Like, sorry, if I ever need.
If you ever need anything like that, I've been doing a little bit of research. And he goes and he twists a laptop that's sitting on his kitchen island, lifts it open, and you can see that there's all kinds of like crackpot tips on how to stay clear from the government.
Oh my god. Look,
Hey.
Yeah.
Your secret's safe with me. I know who you are.
Do you?
Yeah. You're a hero.
Dante doesn't know whether to laugh or maybe cry a little bit, honestly.
Hey, it's your turn.
It's your turn.
It's your turn to cry, Scott.
Thanks, Trace.
I figured it out.
Huh.
You used to zero people.
Yeah.
And now I know that you go beyond that. You don't just zero people, you save them.
I just don't think it's right that if I'm involved in fighting a good fight, that people would stoop so low as to target my friends.
So they came after you or they came after me because of you?
Who's to say?
Well, I thought maybe you knew.
Suffice it to say, Trace, that I haven't seen any of them since that incident either. Thankfully, we managed to get you away.
Are you sure you didn't see anything? Oh, you want to see something cool? I learned about this. And he pulls a couple of glasses out and he starts pouring a Code Dew or a Code Red Mountain Dew in them.
Okay.
And then takes a few Skittles and puts them in. And
Oh, wow, okay.
Like the bubbles start forming around the Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, it only works with raisins.
What does it do to raise?
Raisins go up and down in the glass because they get all the bubbles. They go around the raisins, and the raisins start floating to the top. And then as the bubbles pop, then the raisins fall down. But then the bubbles, they come back onto the raisins, so they keep coming up and down and up and down. You can do it in a champagne glass too. I thought it would work with Skittles, but I guess you're heavier than raisins.
Maybe it's the texture of them too. I don't know.
You think?
I don't know, Trace. I'm just glad to see that you're okay. Are you enjoying living here? New place?
I mean,
You have to move pretty fast.
traffic's a little better, and hey, what's been going on in your life? I haven't heard from you. I know that's because I was trying to stay hiding, because I didn't want to blow your cover, but I thought maybe after a while it would be a good idea if I reached out because I missed you.
It's just the right time, Trace.
There's no point in hiding if you have to hide from everybody that makes the world go round.
I don't know if I'd say I make the world go round, but you know, it's
Dante,
yeah.
how many people have you saved?
Hang on, I need my kill list too, actually. Those subtract, right? I don't know.
You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think they were responsible for more than just what we thought. The explosion at the metro station? They were there.
Yeah.
The volcano mess. That's pretty messed up, right?
It's insane.
But they were there.
You think?
Yeah. But you know what else?
What?
The reason why I reached out to you? I don't think they're a problem anymore.
You know something, Trace. What do you know? You've always been really good about finding things, information, making connections. You're the reason I'm half the guy I am in the business that I do.
Kinda. You want to see what I found out?
What did you find?
Well, why don't you? I have some mugs in the freezer. So why don't you pour me a Rickard's Red, and you can have one too, and we
Thanks.
can take a look at my data together.
Dante
Just like old times.
gives Trace a big hug
Oh,
and then goes to
and he
oh
wraps his arms around you,
go.
and then for a while he just holds, and then he realizes, oh right, he's supposed to do this, and then you feel this awkward like tapping on your back.
Very
because
important.
There can be no hugging without hitting.
Correct, yes, that's right. That's how you know you're really masculine or whatever. Dante kind of, you know,
I love you, man.
love you too, Trace. Thanks for being here for me. He goes to pour the drinks.
Try it.
I'd rather stay here forever if you don't mind. I just want to
I'm
watch.
concerned I'm gonna get this man killed. And chat is gonna turn on me so hard. They're gonna be like, there's no way that I can ever support you again, Dante. I mean, I would character's unplayable.
Oh, the Northern
I
Guard would
just,
come here and beat your ass.
I think I would just make a new character. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, like I said, you're always there. I support you, I listen, and I don't judge, but can we talk about how you're a terrorist?
Jesus Christ.
So there's this game called Werewolf, you see.
Have you ever seen the movie V for Vendetta? There was a comic, but I'm not allowed to read comics. My mom doesn't approve, but the movies are okay. And Guy Pearce.
Yeah, anyway.
It's 45.
Sounds about right.
Oh, sweet. Sweet
Also,
choice.
Guy Pearce is not in that movie.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Elrond.
When the plane touches down in good old-fashioned JFK, the airport is buzzing. Because it's always buzzing. That fucking airport. I do not have fond memories of JFK. I have worse memories of Dulles. But
Yeah.
flying through a goddamn tornado.
Thanks.
But there are two women who are waiting for you at the airport. I have so two of them are sitting there. They're sitting on a bench waiting for you. One of them is very much like vibrating with energy, like ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. And the other one is just lounged out. You recognize the flask that she carries, which is ostensibly like a water bottle, but it's not.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're from the best, Troy.
I think Troyan probably went to her flask guy to get her own flask.
Oh, you gotta have a flask guy.
You gotta have a flask guy. It's just. She doesn't look that fucked up anymore. She just has the one egg, so I feel like she's
No, she's fine.
she's fine.
If anything, one egg for you might be the equivalent of like some aches in your muscles.
Okay.
Like nothing that would be terribly difficult for you to hide from anybody who mattered. I don't know whether you bother hiding it from these two.
I feel like with them, it's kind of like a mark of respect if someone shows up a little bit fucked up from a recent fight. They're always like, yeah, you should see the other guy kind of vibes. So yeah, she just like rolls her neck a little bit and approaches them.
You magnificent bitch.
I wasn't expecting an in-person welcome.
You think that you can't come over to here in my neighborhood and not bring out the welcome wagon? I wasn't claws deep like you were.
Thanks for meeting me.
You blew up a mountain.
You heard.
It's on the news.
The mountain attacked us first.
Volcanoes don't erupt in major cities without us finding out.
Fair.
Did you bring some ash? I'd love some ash.
She shakes out
Nice.
whatever she's wearing.
The other woman who's a little more like, look, we can go back to my place and talk. We really shouldn't be talking out here.
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
Food.
Slice.
Yes.
I can get you a slice.
Yes, thank you.
There's a new place. I found it. They have mushrooms. And I'm not just talking about like your little normal button mushrooms. We're talking whatever mushroom you want. They have like 50 kinds. It's amazing.
50 kind of mushrooms on a pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, that
You need the way.
Come on. And they take you to a Volkswagen Jetta.
Nice.
This Jetta has been around for way too long. It shouldn't continue to run. Somehow it does. Maybe somebody like engineered a spirit to like get woven into the fucking engine. But this thing turns on with what could only be described as a near-death rattle.
You don't have the best track record with cars.
No.
Should be careful in there, Troy.
Bree ends up paying way too much to have parked here for like 40 minutes, and then you're on your way in, headed directly towards Brooklyn. While you're in the car, Bree, the driver, Bree Due East, who is a Philodox, both of them are Black Furies. I'm making sure some of these people may not have read you can meet these people in MBM-downtime- sessions in the Discord.
Yeah, they were first introduced in text
That's
form.
right.
And Tamara casts the first stone, who is a Ragabash, which I still like that deed name. I like that one a lot.
It's a really good one.
Okay, first, take a breath. You're here in a more civilized place.
What's the news saying about the volcano?
There's a few crackpot scientists who said that they claimed that this would always happen. The general consensus in the scientific community is that this should have been impossible. It's not an active volcano. It's not even a passive volcano. It's just a volcanic upthrust. So they're saying that it's possible that there's been some kind of geological event related to climate change.
The place is going to be swarming with scientists.
We're not so sure about that.
Why not?
Your cairn is protected, right?
Yeah.
Well,
In theory, more so than it was before, even.
so that should help protect that. The rest of the mountain, sure, there's going to be some people who go around, but it's a park. They're going to have to determine whether or not the mountain causes any threat.
Lingering thread.
But seeing as how this eruption wasn't supposed to happen in the first place, after a few weeks, they're going to come to whatever conclusion they're going to come to, and that's it.
You don't think they're going to shut the whole place down?
Oh, they will for a while.
Because an eruption out of nowhere is...
Cities can't live without their green spaces.
Well, I hope you're right.
Oh, I know I'm not. I'm not a scientist.
No, but you've always had good instincts.
I did around you.
Yeah.
You're not okay. And it's just said as like a very blunt sort of statement. And then Tamara reaches over and smacks Bree on the thigh while driving, which not necessarily the best of ideas. You're not supposed to say that. Turns around in the driver's seat, like putting like her whole body around, looking dead into Troyan's eyes.
You gonna watch the road, or...
Well, she's not the one driving. Bree's the one driving.
Bree's driving. Oh, okay, so she turned around in the passenger seat?
Yeah, Tamara's in the passenger seat in his turn.
You said driver's seat, so I just wanted to double check.
Whoa.
They're both driving. Each
Right,
one has
of course,
a hand
yeah.
on the wheel.
It's a practice car.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're not here because of the attack on the mountain.
In part, I am. Oh my god. Okay.
Stop. It's about Portia, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, I told you, and Bree's like, I kind of knew. Why didn't you tell me? Because you tell everybody. Yes. Back to you.
Oh god.
Nothing would drag you out of that city faster than it would have something to do with her.
The last time I visited, I said that somebody had followed me from here to Montreal.
Yeah.
That somebody... stole her.
Yeah.
Well, during the fight on the mountain with the fucking volcano, it attacked and I killed it.
And Tamara smacks the glove box hard enough that it falls open. So many things fall out.
Napkins. Oh my
Napkins,
god.
pens,
Ketchup
straws,
packets. So many ketchup
packets,
packets.
tampons,
Oh my
mags,
god.
just
So many.
No,
all of it out.
my stuff.
Weed gummies.
Oh my
Oh my god.
I fucking knew it. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you did it. You fucking won. Let's go get fucking smashed.
It's not done. It might
mean
not
it's
be.
not
It
done?
might not be done.
Bree's like, shut up and let her talk.
I buried whatever parts of her Portia I could manage, and she spoke to me. Her,
Wait, what?
some specter or ghost
No,
or
no, sweetheart. We don't have ghosts. We have spirits.
okay, spirit.
And
I'm not a spirit
Tamara says-
person.
now you have to shut the fuck up. Don't correct her. If you want to call it a ghost, sweetie, you can call her a ghost.
I don't know. I don't know what she was. Some kind of.
Hold on. And then while driving, so at this point now you are fully on the way to Brooklyn, Tamara starts scrambling over the
Oh Jesus
car
Christ!
to get into the back.
God.
Bree's like, what the what?
Such legends, both of them.
Tamara then comes around, starts sitting in the back seat, forcefully pulls Troyan in for a hug.
Just like a squirming.
So you talk to her.
There's barely anything. I was so freaked out, and then she said something, and I honed in on that rather than asking her anything about how she could be there.
You realize that that's a big deal.
No, I don't know anything.
She wouldn't have been able to find you if your deeds weren't renowned among spirits. She didn't even know you were Guru.
She said she was proud of.
We're all proud of you, sweetie.
Whatever. She said that there were 3 who attacked, or there were 3 present the night of the attack. I don't remember. And she said that I killed one and she killed another.
Yeah? And that means that there was a third.
Yeah.
And you don't know who that is, but you want to find out.
She looks so grateful to have someone connect the pieces for her because she's starting to feel insane.
Bitch. And just like starts smoothing out Troyan's hair.
No coddling. No.
Oh, shut up. I don't get to do this very often.
God. She's
Snaps
like,
the
like a
window.
thrashing cat. Like just.
Sweetie, it's been a long time since that happened, but we can still try to find out who this person was.
Good. Yes, that's why I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Might take a moment.
How long is a moment?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while, and we would have to pick up a trail that's since gone very, very cold. You understand that?
Yeah.
And you didn't stay for very long after the incident. So maybe we rushed a few things and we didn't pick up on all sorts of... We can go and see Portia's things. We kept them.
You did?
Well, yeah. I didn't know if I was going to ship it back to jolly old England or whatever. They're in a storage locker. I've been paying for it every month. You're welcome.
Fuck. Fuck, you kept them.
Bree, while still focusing very much on the road, we didn't know whether you were going to be interested in looking at them or not.
I couldn't even think about them.
Well, that's why we kept them in a storage locker.
I swear to God, with the 2 of you, it's like... I feel like I'm 5 years old. being taken care of by my two mothers.
Well, that's basically the truth. And then Bree just reaches back and tries to swat at Tamara, but misses and hits Troyan's knee
Ow.
instead. Probably a knee that, like, still hurts a little.
Fuck!
We're taking care of you because you deserve to be taken care of right now.
Do you think there's the chance if I get his stuff back that the spirit will visit again?
That's harder to say. I'm not a theurge.
Well, you knew so much. Has anyone ever visited you?
No. No, I didn't ask for any assistance, and I didn't ask for any theurge to try to connect me with any ancestor spirits, and it's not a common thing. It happens. It's when we die, usually we get to fight a different fight. Coming back to this one is not seen as something that usually happens.
Yeah,
You have to ask yourself if you actually want to talk to her.
why? Because I could be taking her away from something.
No. Because she doesn't see the world the same way that you do anymore.
The last time she spoke to me, it wasn't her. It was a horrible creature wearing her face. So I need to make sure that this spirit is actually her and not just something else trying to fuck with me. Because I genuinely don't know what I'll do if that's the case.
Well, you'll kill it, sweetie.
Fucking rend it apart.
Yes, just like you did the other one. And we'll help you. It's been a while since I've seen any action along those lines.
Why, has things been quiet here?
No. I'm talking about action that, personal. I go out there and I make justice personal, but it's not personal. I try looking at them in the eyes and they're like, who are you? And it's never anybody I know.
Doesn't have the same rush.
I make do.
I know you do. Okay. Okay, we start with her things.
Now?
Whenever
I thought we were feeding you pizza.
we can pizza.
I thought we were shrooming you up.
Okay, pizza first.
Okay. Pizza
and
first.
And maybe if you have any recommendations for a Broadway show.
What?
Someone back in Montreal wants me to see a Broadway show and tell them about it. So if there's anything worth checking out, or
I didn't realize you made friends like that.
why? Because because of my sparkling personality?
I just didn't think that you were a theater kid.
I'm not.
Portia was.
No, Portia was. Everything I know about theater is because of her.
You like this person, don't you? It's okay. We all have a type.
My type is theater kids.
Apparently.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck it, how dare you say that shit about me?
God damn.
Deep offense to this.
Ragabash.
Woo! Yeah,
You think Kate's the only one?
a good ragabash.
I don't know. I don't know what.
What's her name?
I haven't really given us a chance. She hasn't really given us a chance because I think we've both got a lot of stuff.
Oh, it's messy.
It's
I like
baggage.
messy.
It's baggage and we're both assholes.
What's her name?
Jennifer Slade.
And the squeal of brakes.
Yes!
Please tell me
What?
you're on the middle of the goddamn bridge going over into Brooklyn.
No,
Okay, that's too bad.
you don't have to go over a bridge.
Yeah, that's fair. Yes.
What the fuck? Bree. Ow, oh god, right in my gunshot wound. I was sniper rifled here.
I was sniper rifled. What the hell?
So,
Oh, is that okay? Oh, okay. All right.
do either of you need a break?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get me some drink.
Well, let's take a
Yeah?
quick break for
Okay.
people.
Shit. But I want to know what happens. Okay.
Oh my
okay,
god!
okay. That is wild.
That bitch!
Right, I forbid you to see Jennifer Slade ever again.
Tell me what to do, Mom!
Your moms. I'm excited. Completely, honestly, I'm very invested. Yes, we are gonna get some water.
No pup of mine is gonna be seen cavorting with that.
Get out of my car. You've got blade bunk all over you. Get out of here.
Oh, jeez.
Unbelievable.
That's so funny. John, do you need anything?
Thank you.
All right.
Man.
What am I doing? Taking this. Bye.
Bye. It's just you and me, chat.
Woo.
No, Zablika, WTF is Werewolf the Forsaken, and that's not the kind of werewolf we're playing today. Werewolf the Forsaken has the Araka, and they kind of have an equivalent there. At least, Spot, we'll see what happens. Thank you, Captain Splooey. The L word episode. Well, you know. It's not how I necessarily try to go for these things. I don't know what it is, but I guess I'd have to do the statistical analysis, but the percentage of characters that I create, NPCs that I create, that end up being romantic entanglements, and what percentage of them are male versus female. Because I feel like these games have been getting queerer as time goes on. I'll go to Broadway, but the lead at night is another ex they can't stand. You're not wrong. I imagine that happens. Yeah. 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 Araka have that Zablika, but the thing is that Araka Werewolf the Forsaken with the Araka, if I remember correctly, and it's very possible that I don't, because it's been quite some time since I've spent a lot of time dealing with Werewolf the Forsaken, but the Araka were far more categorized as scouts and stealth than they were as questioner of ways. I think they still sort of had that, but like the descriptions of Ragabash very much are like, look, a Ragabash is somebody who challenges. In the book, I can actually tell you. So Ragabash are the tricksters of Guru society, the auspice given the greatest latitude to challenge traditions and question the way things have always been done. That's the first description of Ragabash in W5 anyway. And then for the Araka are classified as masters of stealth and tracking. So they don't have quite the same emphasis on questioning that they did before. So all of the roles in W5 have a certain social component to them, because all Guru are meant to be warriors. Every single one of them are expected to be able to fight for Gaia. which is something that I think that I've seen in some cases. I've seen people argue that, like, well, if you're not playing in a rune, then what the fuck's the point? You don't get, like, the thing is, all Guru can fight. An Arun isn't even necessarily supposed to be the best fighter. The Arun is the one who is the quintessential warrior. Perhaps they're the strategic leader. Perhaps they are the sort of person who believe that, like, my job is to react first with violence than other things. But that's a social dictate, not a skill one. Arun do get access to a bunch of gifts that can help them in combat, but the thing is, so does everyone else, either through native gifts or through their tribe gifts. So it's not really a given that Arun are necessarily the best warriors. So if you think about it in that way, Ragabash are the questioners, the Theurges are the bridge between Guru and spirits, the Philodox is law and order and justice, Galliards are about communicating and telling stories of spreading news. So, and Arun are warriors, commanders. So these are pretty social in their nature. Yeah, all of them can fight in their own way. And that's, I think sometimes when I see criticism of Werewolf, it's because there's that sort of, but I want to play somebody who can kick ass, but therefore I have to play an Arun. And no, you don't. You don't. You absolutely don't. And Zadalka, I would agree with you. I feel like Araka were designed to take away a little bit of... All right, so here's the other thing, that if you kind of look at the history of White Wolf games, of the World of Darkness, is that in Werewolf and in Vampire, there are examples of characters that can be what are uncharitably sometimes called as teddy bear. At least that's the term that it's used around here. I think that term is changed by others. So there's Malkavians, are one of them. Ragabash are one of them, where there's this perception that there is a right way and a wrong way to play them. And the idea that if you're playing a Ragabash and that you're just like a goofball who's making jokes all the time, then for some people that was kind of seen as like, well, that's not the way I want to play Werewolf. Werewolf have to be edgy and hardcore. And so for Werewolf the Forsaken, they took that kind of option off the table. Now, it's not that they forbade you from playing a goofball, but they didn't make it part of the game to be misinterpreted. In the same vein that there are people out there who are like, well, if you're playing a Malkavian, you have to play them this way, and that's the only way to play Malkavians. And that's also wrong. But there were people who would play Malkavians. Teddy bear Malkavians was the term that was used in Montreal, because it would be like somebody would show up in a LARP and inevitably they'd just have a teddy bear in their hands and they'd be like, yeah, I'm insane because I think I'm a child and I have a teddy bear. And they talk like this, and they'd be basically the 90s equivalent of ooh woo. And the main crime for that is not that that's the wrong way to play Vampire, it's that it can clash with everyone else's perception of the game if you're just trying to make a joke out of it. I also, look, I'll be honest with you, Malkavians are kind of troublesome in another way, in that, like, in earlier editions, Malkavians were described as, oh, they're just nuts. Which, like...
That's not a personality trait.
Yeah, that's a little weird. So they shaved that off a bit. So that's the sort of thing that... that's the sort of thing that you have the characters that they were worried that people were like, well, this makes our game less hardcore and less edgy. So they tried to take that away. And I don't think that's necessarily wrong of them to create a game that with a different look and feel, but it's true that in Werewolf the Forsaken, they kind of did the Ragabash dirty. And I prefer Ragabash over Araka. But I also feel like in a society where anybody has a hair trigger and could potentially, like, you know, pop off at any time, it's really interesting that you have one like whole role of Guru who are like, yeah, it's my job to possibly piss people off by questioning them. So,
and do you... Oh God, maybe I don't want to. I'm maybe this is a question for clinic hours. Do you feel like part of that questioning it has to do with keeping the litany alive and breathing and like?
Well, the litany doesn't exist in Werewolf the Forsaken.
Right, sure. Oh, Forsaken, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking Ragabash in this world, the idea of like their role being to test limits, and is part of that the evolution of society? We have to keep pushing to kind of continuously find what we actually want.
The thing about the litany in previous versions of the game, as well as this version of the game, because in this version of the game, the litany is a holdover, right? There are traditionalist Guru, but like a lot of them don't give a fuck about the litany anymore because the Guru Nation basically fell apart. But in previous versions where the Guru Nation was alive and well and everybody followed the litany, the thing is the litany is not terribly clear on a bunch of things.
Sure, yeah.
They're like open to interpretation. It's kind of like how a Supreme Court is like, we'll take the Constitution and interpret it, which like,
I mean, yeah.
So, tenets like, don't allow a cairn to be violated. Okay, that's pretty clear cut, but what's violating a cairn? Things like, in previous editions, which is no longer in this one, Guru shall not mate with Guru.
For example.
But then there's like, well, what if you use birth control, right? And like,
what's the issue with the mating?
Some tribes felt different ways about that tenet of the litany, and Ragabash would constantly be like, okay, so you say that this is a thing, but maybe it shouldn't be a thing, but maybe it should be a thing, but just not the way that you're thinking about. So like, there were ways to play with the litany in that way. Now, Ragabash have an entirely different thing where they're like, yeah, the litany might not be good because it led to the apocalypse.
Whoopsie daisy.
But they also might say equally, and if we let go of these things, then we might be worse off.
I just get like, there's a sense historically of court jesters, or maybe this is just in literature, but there's like a sense of court jesters kind of existing in order to keep people honest, for lack of a better word, just to point out things that if everyone was too corrupt, they wouldn't want pointed out.
Yep.
And that's kind of how I see Ragabash too. I'm not playing one, so.
You're not testing.
No, our Ragabash is currently in another castle.
We gotta rescue her. She's fine.
Ready?
Yes.
So, I managed to figure out exactly where their official base is. The Black Watch.
Oh shit, downtown.
Yeah. So, I ended up trying to figure out, could this actually be where they're based? Because it seems like there's a lot more of them, and they have hardware. Serious hardware. We're talking helicopters, right?
Yeah.
And they've been placed at different various points. Now, I think that some people assume that they're just military. And some people assume that they're just like a SWAT team that's brought in. Because they have some official government capacity.
Right, I figured they were maybe like international black ops or something.
I think they've been shut down.
Fuck off. Sorry. Jaw?
Oh no. You can say that word here.
Why?
I've seen things now, Dante. Life's too short not to say
How do you know? What do you know about them being shut down?
Because there was a contingent surrounding the mountain last night, right?
Yeah. With the volcano and all that.
But nobody came to help them. See, what I know is that
He also checks over his shoulders.
most of them never left the mountain.
Do you think and he mouths the word died there?
I don't think that there's anywhere for them to go back to. I think that most of them were there on the mountain and that they didn't come back. And therefore, I think their forces have been depleted. I think they've consistently lost funding because they haven't had a successful operation in a long time.
It would make sense. You'd assume a military operation would deploy a certain number of troops.
Do you want to know how I know?
Yeah, tell me how you know.
Watch the incoming data and outgoing data from the Black Watch.
And he
And
puts out
don't
like
watch it.
he just calls up a bunch of graphs, which I'll have you roll
Oh, yes,
your
please.
intelligence and technology.
Who watches the Black Watch?
Oh. In tech.
Don't
Good
brutal.
question.
You kill Trace. Whoops.
Whoopsie doodles. Yeah. 5 successes, please. And to brutal. 5 successes.
Trace has somehow set up a way to sniff how many packets are going in and out of the Black Watch
Nobody knew.
internet traffic. And while he
Oh.
can't, it's all encrypted.
Right, sure.
And he can't necessarily crack that encryption. What he can do is figure out how much data is being put in and out.
Tells you a lot, honestly. That's
Right.
pretty exciting.
Here's the interesting thing. The amount of data going in and out has steadily been decreasing. But then after last night, almost nothing.
You don't think...
Would you keep your super soldiers around if your super soldiers super sucked?
No, you're right. It's a big investment.
Oh, I love a frosty cold one.
And he picks up his mug and
He
he swirls it a little bit and like almost as if he's like sniffing for red wine, except the goddamn Rickard's red.
Yeah.
And he just
Unbelievable. Trace, I know, I understand what you're saying, and I'm not trying to be a downer. What if they relocated? What if they abandoned the Black Watch?
You see, I thought of that. And that's when I found this.
and he calls up another image, and it's helicopters, several of them sitting in an airfield.
This is an airfield that exists. It's just outside the North Shore.
Okay.
But you see, look,
And he zooms in on some places and says,
these haven't been maintained. There's supposed to be regular crew rotations. If you need to scramble at any moment, you have to make sure that these are in flight condition
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah.
These are not in flight condition. I don't know if you know this about me, but I do have my pilot's license. It started when I was playing on simulators when I was a kid, and I got really interested, and so I went out and I got my license when I was 16.
Pilots or helicopter?
Pilot. I'm not a helicopter pilot. Oh no, those guys are badass.
Yeah.
But I can tell that this thing won't be able to fly. Not safely.
Huh.
There's a difference between we're trying to make sure that everyone thinks that we don't have the capacity, and this.
Yeah.
They don't have the capacity anymore.
The reason I'm shocked, Trace, is because it...
Did you hear helicopters last night?
No.
No, you did not. Why wouldn't they use their big bad birds?
Because they're not in any position to use them. They're grounded.
I think that they're done for. That's why I reached out to you.
Because you think you're not in any danger, and neither am I.
Oh, I'm always in danger. But what they don't understand is that with you by my side, I am the danger.
I hold up my frosty mug of Rickard's Red for a cheers.
Oh, look who it is. Speaking of danger.
Well. You're right on time, Zenrobo.
Hi, Zenrobo.
Chug. Oh my god. Trace, you're gonna... Oh! That is dangerous, Trace.
Hi. So, you understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand.
I mean, look, I really like hanging out with you, and LAN parties are fun and all that, but I needed you to check my data.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't trust my data with anyone else but you, Dante.
Trace, I'll check it a bit more thoroughly, but you're good
Dante.
at this kind of stuff. What?
I told you. I'm good at figuring things out. I figured out that you're a hero. Now I need you to be a hero again, and make sure that I'm not nuts.
I mean, you're definitely nuts, Trace, but not about this. Let me check.
His data is his butthole.
What do you mean? I need to check his butthole? Sorry, his data. Sorry, yes, understood, okay. Also, Troyan, get out of my head, man.
Sorry.
So, try finger, but hole. What?
Wouldn't trust my data with anyone else, Dante.
Have you played Elden Ring? Holy shit.
I've been pretty busy. But then he launches into how, like, fucking awesome how awesome the overworld is, how, like, really beautiful the map is.
Confirmed Dew and Dusk died because Dante was playing Elden Ring while he was...
No, not confirmed, not confirmed! Guys, this boss fight's really...
If only we had help. Where's Dante?
You die. Dusk and Dew die.
Wait, what?
Wait. Dante will, to put Trace at ease, he will check his work.
So, if anything, Trace's data reveals more than what Trace is letting on.
Oh shit, okay.
Or not letting on, I shouldn't say that. It's not that he's trying to be...
Right.
It's that you realize something that Trace does not. The signs that are pointing to this... It looks like Project Twilight is not just possibly defunded. Maybe what happened yesterday at the volcano, they might not have been prepared at all.
Dante's own kind of, not paranoia, but just like, he's one guy. And like, he knows that it seems unfathomable to him that a Black Ops group would be unprepared for. I mean, that was a once in a lifetime event, sure, but like.
Okay, but I haven't told you the most important secret part.
There's more? It's full of surprises.
There was a survivor. And I know who it was.
So, what do you mean a survivor?
At the northern part of the mountain, there were several Project Twilight people there, right? Well, most of them never came home, but one did. And I know who it is. And I have his address.
No, you do not.
I do, so... Why does everybody laugh at me when I say it?
It was just so unexpected.
Stop laughing at me! I'm sorry.
Especially because I wasn't looking at you, so I was just like taking notes, and then it just came out of nowhere.
Trace, do you have the address of a member of this paramilitary organization?
I sure do.
What the fuck? What are you gonna do with it?
He lives in Verdun. I don't know. I thought that at some point I might try to ask him any questions, but I have to find out what internet forums he's on, or maybe some Discord servers. I'm not approaching him normally. What are you, nuts? He's still a paramilitary guy. I'm not like you.
Trace, I know a few...
He'd eat me alive. I don't want to get eaten alive. Not until I've had the chance to experience some things.
What kind of things?
Well,
Sorry, you're okay with being eaten alive after a few things have been... What are you talking about?
you see, somebody who's a hero also has realized that he has sipped deeply from the cup of life. He knows what there is out there to offer.
I guess.
There are experiences that I need, Dante. Experiences I have to have before I'm ready to put my life on the line again. I haven't seen the world. I haven't known what it's like to wake up truly happy in the arms of someone else. I haven't played Bloodborne 2.
Might have to wait a while for that one, buddy. They have a moment of silence for Bloodborne.
Wait, are we still in 2023?
Oh god.
I think we are, right?
No, I don't know. I think so.
All right, so we're still in 2020. So the Star Wars experience hasn't closed yet, so that is possible. That is the thing you can do.
Star Wars experience.
Oh my god.
Trace. I don't have a private jet. You have a pilot's license, but I presume you don't have a jet.
I'm only certified for prop aircraft.
So we're not going all the way around the world tonight.
No. I do have a Cessna. Well, it's not mine, it's my dad's. Well, it's not really my dad's, he just knows a guy. But
Right. I want to knock something off your bucket list tonight. I know you have it written down, buddy. No.
yeah.
Wait. What are
What?
you doing?
You have to wake up in his arms.
No, he has to wake up in someone has to wake up in his arms. It doesn't have to be me. Guys, I just look.
Or no, he wants to wake up in the arms of someone.
Right.
Okay, so you need to hold him.
I got fly away.
Trace, I know you have your bucket list written down somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just okay. I want to know what we can knock off that bucket list, however crazy it might seem, tonight. One thing. So you go get it, and we'll figure out what we can do.
Okay.
Please be tattooed.
And in exchange, maybe I can find someone to help with the little paramilitary guy in Verdun.
Okay. I'll be right back. I hid it in a very special place.
Okay. Not out by the tree.
No.
Okay.
He walks away, and you see him go directly into a bathroom.
Okay.
The toilet tank lid,
Nice.
the ceramic
Classic.
shifted.
Unbelievable, yeah. All right, I've heard StarCraft, I've heard The Club, and I've heard tattoos in the chat.
No Jurg Rush. Why no Jurg Rush?
Why bother playing StarCraft?
Jesus, just like hamstring one of the factions right off the bat.
Oh, God. Hard mode. Yeah, fair.
I'm in your man's killing your base.
You sure are, buddy.
Troy.
Oh, goodness. Trace's bucket.
The pizza is pretty good.
Wait, hold on. We just screeched to a halt in the middle of a bridge? What happened after
It was
that?
not a bridge. It was not a bridge. It was the...
We went off the bridge. What happened to us?
Oh, you're even more after this, then. Let me tell you.
Jennifer Slade.
How do you know her?
Tamara looks very concerned.
Concerned.
Start talking.
Tamara says, "Oh, I'm sure it's too painful for her."
Start talking.
I want you to roll me your composure insight, please.
Followed by your manipulation intimidation.
Does this have anything to do with motives?
No.
Okay. Four successes.
Tamara is trying very, very, very hard not to burst out into laughter, and Bree is embarrassed.
Bree? What?
We had a thing.
Oh my god!
Tamara.
Oh my god!
Tamara's just like, well.
When? How long? Why did it end? The three things everyone needs to know.
Correct, yes.
It was while you were not yet awake. It was here. It lasted about 5 years.
What?
Tamara is just like, you can see just like red flushing her cheeks as she's trying harder and harder not to either talk or say things.
Yes. Oh my god!
And then Tamara goes, they were engaged.
Liz PCs and NPCs who were like engaged to other NPCs. Name
Yes,
a better duo.
let's go.
Seriously.
Big fan.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I left you at the altar. Anyway, sorry. I'll ask later.
And Bree says, tomorrow get out and walk. I will meet you at the pizzeria, but you've lost your car privileges. Get out.
Guru to get out of it.
And Tamara opens the door and just starts whistling, bye bitches, and just continues to walk down the street. And then you hear a car horn. Do I have I have, that's not really.
Someone's horn isn't working, so they have their horn.
There's that, or there's. I have a hunk.
Different kind.
Oh my lord.
Hey,
Can't commit.
what's the matter? Then you see Knuckles turn white on the steering wheel, and then another few car horn honks, and then Bree says, I'm going to go and make sure that he has a bad day.
I'll join you. And she gets out of the fucking car.
Get out of the car. Just start walking towards the truck, it's a pickup truck. It's idling behind, and the driver's like, what the hell? You're
Literally blocking the road.
You're blocking the road. Hey.
Does Bree start? Because Bree was the first one to express interest in kicking Spaz.
Bree is now taking a step back to let you go forward if you want.
What? I was gonna take a step back to let her. Oh god, these polite Black Furies. If you have any sense of self-preservation, I would suggest you shut the fuck up.
Hey,
and take a breath.
go back to France.
Oh my god. Can she rip the door off his truck?
She shifted Glabro, you can.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay, I keep my rage. 6.
By the way, you can gain a rage if you want.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so rage.
No.
All right, rage. 3.
Kate, just really quickly, the file server changed its name without my intending it to, and I can't fix it until an array stops, and I can't stop the array until Parity's been rebuilt. So I broke some elements of the stream's display. I can fix them as soon as I put it back offline, but I can only do that in 12 hours. I really fucked up. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I've shifted to Glabro. I still have my Rage 3, and I'm trying to rip a door off a pickup truck.
Oh, you can do that without even rolling. With the doors just
Great.
off. What? And there's just the color drains out of his face.
My friend and I are going to continue our conversation, and you are going to be as quiet as a mouse in your tiny little pickup truck behind us while we do so. Do I make myself clear? She's going to fold the door in half and put it daintily on the passenger seat.
And then
There, that's yours.
and then you hear just from outside, "Pop the hood, please."
Pop the hood.
Thunk. And then you see that the hood comes up, and then there's a moment, and then you hear the strangled sound of a horn getting ripped out of the truck, and then it closes shut
Nice.
again.
Nice.
Have yourself a lovely evening. Trundles back to the
Excellent trundling.
car.
Bree gets into the car.
She shifts back to Hamid. Why am I clicking? It's a force of habit. She's
Closes
back to Hamid.
the door, and Bree starts driving again. After about a block, you see she passes by Tomorrow, who just waves.
Does Bree do that?
Bree, very focused on the
Fair
road,
enough.
is not paying any attention.
Okay. So, was this like while I was still in the UK, or
It
how
ended-
long ago are we talking about?
It ended about 5 days before your first change.
Had I met her and I just forgot?
I don't think so.
Our paths never crossed.
I didn't really think that I was going to bring her around.
No. And Portia kept me away from you all anyway. I guess she didn't like those parts
Wait,
of
are
her
you-
life to intersect.
So now you are.
I don't fucking know. You were engaged and it ended 5 days before Portia died.
Yes.
Why did it end?
Why does anything end?
No, it was bad enough that she moved to another country.
She was always in another country. Tomorrow said that she was my girlfriend from Canada.
Can you just...
You don't think that I can handle a long distance relationship?
Sure, you can do whatever you want. But, like, was she going to move here for you? Or...
She parks the car.
Bree, I love you, but I am going to kill you.
Why?
I need to know... Did she fuck it up for some reason? Is there something about her that I need to know?
I fucked it up. Hey, there's pizza here. And
Bree, please.
indicates the pizzeria.
Please. I'm not going to judge you. You saved my life.
Okay. There's construction happening. I hope that's not popping up.
Ooh.
Behind you.
Let us know if construction sounds are interfering with your ability to hear.
It's excellent tea. Sorry.
It started with an argument about where we were going to be. She said that she didn't want to give up her pack and that her pack wouldn't want to leave. That she was trying to protect a Karen that needed help. I said that I didn't want to leave here, that I had too much going on. And I called for help. When I didn't need to bring her down here. I told myself that it was a way that I could show her that we had needs. I told her that we were performing a raid on an old Pentex subsidiary uptown. So she came and realized that I was organizing a half-baked operation that I hadn't really put a whole lot of thought or planning into it. Accused me of doing exactly what I said that I was trying to do. I got angry. And Portia's the one who suggested that we take a break.
So when did a break stop being a break? Did it ever?
She's not interested in taking a break. She never was. She was interested in decisive action. She gave me back the ring right then and there. Then she went into that Pentex subsidiary and killed 500,000
$500,000.
Holy shit!
Jennifer Slade, whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Killed 6 execs. 500,000.
Oh, crap.
New York City decimated by single woman, yeah.
Very single.
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
Very single
Very
woman.
single woman.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Executives.
Told me that it was her wedding present, and then she went home.
Do you still have feelings for her?
No.
Can I roll for that, please?
I would be insulted if you did. I can only ask if you could please roll me a brutal outcome. I would really appreciate it.
I'm gonna do my best.
Your rage is at 3.
And is it a
This is Winsight.
This is Winsight?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
And not a motives check.
Fair enough.
No, sorry. With Subterfuge.
Okay. Whoa, I got out my subterfuge.
Put up all those social stats.
Oh. That's 4 successes.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that, but we are going to try.
Come on, Bree. You can do it.
Beep.
I rolled 3 successes.
Hey, that was close.
Not good enough. She is lying to you.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
I'm not going to tell you whether she's lying to herself. You needed more successes than that. But you can tell that she's not. Yes, she still has feelings for her. When scored decimates population. And actually, 500,000 people, that would be pretty close to an actual decimation.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people.
That'd be 1/10. I mean, I know there's more like 7 or 8 million people in New York City, but
Yeah.
I invited her to come with me on this trip.
and she didn't come.
No. But she didn't tell me why.
And then you hear at the window.
Is it Tamara?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Can we let her in?
Why don't we just go in for pizza?
Because this feels like a pretty big thing that we need to keep talking about.
We can keep talking about it inside where I can at least manage to choose something.
Yeah, you want to be in public for the rest of this conversation?
She looks around. Behind, there's a guy who's still sitting in the middle of the road with a door ripped off his truck, and then behind him, there's somebody going, honk.
On the road, you fucker.
Okay, pizza. Great.
We can eat the pizza in the car.
Okay.
You know, like as Zablika said, we can eat the pizza in the
We
car.
could get takeout. We could get takeout.
Tell you what, I'll go and get the pizza. You wait here. You can let Tamara in.
Okay.
She opens the door and gets out of the car and
Fucking runs. You'll never take me alive.
And we never saw Bree again.
And this is how the Black Fury tribe in New York deals with their drama shit.
into the sewers.
Run
brought my
for the
pizza.
hills.
I'm hanging out with bonars.
Yay! This is cool Nosferatu down here, bye.
The door opens up and like a cat who knows that she has not only stolen all the food that she needs, but has killed the bird and is smug about it, sits right next to, well, I guess you got back into the front seat, I would assume. So she sits in the back seat of the car.
Troyan reclines and just to make herself be able to make eye contact. What the fuck?
What?
She isn't over her.
No. Of course she isn't. She did something stupid and it fucked up her relationship. This wasn't a mutual thing. Well, how do you feel about her?
Slade?
Yeah.
I don't know how I can unknow all of that. So,
Well, I'm not saying that there's...
now I feel like a hell of a rebound, but I was treating her the same way, so I guess I can't talk. We were each other's rebounds, and I thought,
Is
Maybe,
there
I
anything
don't
wrong with being a rebound?
no,
You didn't know, did you?
no.
You weren't trying to do this to get back at Bree for something?
Oh my god. I owe you both everything.
So then why are you beating yourself up over finding somebody?
Because it would be the right thing to do to try and see if they could patch things up.
I don't agree.
I cannot pursue Jennifer, and
Or were you planning on pursuing her?
I don't know what I was planning to do, but I can't think about it.
Yes, icy she-wolf of the north.
Yeah. Where's the lie?
You or Rune are all the same.
Go, Ragabash. Ragabash, go.
Did you lie to her?
Which one? No.
Did either of them lie to you?
Yeah.
Who?
Bree told me she was over her. She's not.
Okay, well that's more of her being an idiot, not her being a liar.
It's important.
Okay. But did Jennifer ever lie to you?
She knew I was from New York.
Sure. Lots of people are from New York.
A Black Fury from New York. It wouldn't be difficult to make a bit of a leap and figure out who might have helped me while I was here. She never asked. Maybe she didn't want to know. Or maybe she did know, and this was her fucked up way of getting revenge on Bree. But either way, I don't want a part of it.
I don't think that that's the kind of revenge a shadow... Oh god, this might be revenge from a Shadow Lord.
You know?
I'm calling her.
you fucking kidding? Tamara,
Yes?
don't call her.
Why not?
Because this is bullshit. What if she comes over here?
What if she does? Hold on, let me see
In
if
the
I
city
have
is
her on my
fucked.
phone.
It's like,
10 hours? What do you mean if she comes over here? It's going to take hours, days.
she's rich enough to get a direct flight.
Jennifer Slade?
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I don't think so.
You saw how much she tipped for her drinks?
Don't.
She tipped quite
What are you talking
generously.
about? When did she get drinks?
When she and
the bar?
To the Moon were doing their pissing match,
Interesting.
and they were like waving their wads around, wads of cash.
How's
So I
that
was-
one?
oh my god!
You gonna take the phone out of her hand or not?
No,
Definitely
because she
not.
just doesn't. She kind of wants to know, but she also hates everything.
Should be good when the pizza gets back.
Hello? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It has been a long time. Yes, I know. Uh-huh. Great.
What'd she say?
Nothing. It went to voicemail.
Can I roll wit or sorry, can I roll wit subterfuge on that?
Waterfuge? What a burger. What a feud.
I feel like I'm going to be rolling this a lot. 3 successes.
No, she's not lying.
Oh my god.
I mean, she is fucking with you, but
So what is she going to call you back?
maybe. It depends. We haven't
Do you have that type of relationship? Would she call you back? Were you friendly before?
Well, I never, I never Troyaned her, if that's what you're asking.
Oh my god. She tries to reach across to like smack her in the face, throat,
There's-
shoulder,
there's just
chest,
a,
whatever she
There's a
can reach.
matrix dodge.
Whoa.
So you did Troyan her.
The swing comes again.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's not what this trip was supposed to be about. That was not that. Why?
Troyan.
Why?
Troyan.
No. What?
Did it do you good? Did it do you good to be with her? You said it was a rebound, right?
We were what the other person needed at the
Yeah.
time.
Okay. So then stop being pissed at yourself, Bree, or Jennifer about all this. Because if it was what you needed, then it was what you needed. Now, I'm not saying it ain't messy now.
It's not what's happened. It's where it's going.
Well, let's get pissed about that later on. Right now, I want you to think about how maybe you got what you needed and Bree doesn't deserve to fuck that up.
How could you say that? The two of them should at least sit down, not pissed off, and talk about it. I'm not saying I'm going to try to put them back together, but look, if I'm ever with anyone for real, I want it to be someone I can introduce to both of you.
Was this a relationship that you think was going to head in that direction?
I don't know.
Okay, and this is the part where she stops and like her sassiness level sort of dips.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's not how it started, but I don't know. Something changed yesterday. It felt like something shifted.
Of course something shifted. It always changes when you spill blood together. But it's worse when you get your own blood spilled together.
I buried Portia. Literally. And I said her name to Jennifer for the first time. And it was excruciating and not a fun conversation, but it happened. And on the other side, I thought we were, I don't know, something more. than we were before.
Oh.
And I will just shut that door firmly and not let it go any further if it
Don't
means
you
betraying one of my
fucking-
oldest friends. I'm serious.
What betrayal have you committed?
Nothing yet, but now I know, and we're talking about where it's going.
So because she fucked up, you can't be happy?
I'm saying if they have unresolved baggage and issues, and I can't ever bring the person that I'm seeing back here to meet two people who mean so much to me, yeah, that's a fucking problem, and that's something I'm not willing to entertain.
Door opens up and the smell of mushroom fills the car. I didn't know what kind to get, so I got. And there's this like. See the seat of your the passenger seat is now fully reclined back and
Who's mattressing?
just lays the pizza on Troyan.
Warm groin. Troyan is breathing heavily. She's agitated, but she tries to calm down because there's pizza.
Get it. Trust me, man.
Goddamn!
Okay, so
Here. And hands a piece of paper that's been put inside like a plastic cover,
Of course.
and it's got like, despite the fact that it has a flap, it's actually just taped, like scotch taped all the way across, folded over. It's not done very well. If this thing had fallen into the tank, it would have been fucking done for.
Sure.
And hands it to you.
You sure I can break the seal?
gross.
Is it?
You don't know what breaking the seal is?
Yes. All right, Trace. Whatever. He opens the
You only had half a beer.
piece of plastic.
Didn't realize you were such a lightweight now.
If that's on this bucket list, I'm gonna be thrilled. Outdrink my friend Dante. Good fucking luck. He laughs.
There are so the items
You don't have to make a whole bucket list here. I'm just saying.
yeah, no, there
But-
aren't that many things on the list.
He said he can't. Oh, that's right. He said he can't live his life until he's done stuff.
So
Oh my god.
there's the following. Visit Tokyo,
Okay.
visit Seoul,
Okay.
wake up in the arms of someone who loves me.
I mean, that's what he said. Yeah. It's really sweet, actually.
Try a KFC Double Down.
Okay.
I think that's what they're
Do
called.
those still exist?
I-
Yeah.
I really fucking got it.
Okay. File that away.
Make it to Challenger. It's a ranking in various different.
Oh,
it doesn't
yes,
say which
right.
which game it is.
Okay. Right.
It's probably a game that Dante has played with him before.
Okay.
Peggle.
Hell yes.
Doom, doom. Okay. Right.
Sorry.
It's all good.
And the last one is watch the sunrise.
Seems like pretty easy. I got this.
Dante immediately.
I knock him out and take him and drag his ass up to the mountain so you can watch the sunrise when he wakes up.
Falls into
up
the
the
active
mountain. That's a
volcano.
great fucking idea right now.
Oh god, there's ash everywhere. Are those bodies?
I hold him over the fucking.
Why would you take me here?
With all the dead opossums or whatever the fuck was under the mountain. Badgers, not opossums.
Hey, is that a woman in a tree crying over there?
Yeah, that's a really long story, trust me. Fuck this episode, guys. Love this. Dante turns the paper around and shows it to Trace, and he points at the last item, the watching the sunrise. You've never done this, or just not recently?
I never sat and watched the sunrise peek out over the horizon.
He's a sleepy boy.
No, I've stayed up a lot, but it tends to be when I'm here at my computer and I'm not looking out the window and I'm not sitting contemplating life and maybe talking with a good friend while, drinking one too many beers and realizing that you've talked the entire night away. I never had the opportunity to open and bare my soul to somebody else and lose track of time while everything, whether it's the nature of the universe or the intricate nature of a woman's heart, and then to see that the sun has peeked over the horizon and you realize that maybe, just maybe, it's time to stop, but you don't want to because all you can see are the magnificent ballet of colors playing across the sky. That's what I've ever had, Dante. And I'm a virgin.
Two things.
I knew it!
Two things.
Two things!
Two things.
I fucking knew it! I mean. Well,
He wants to lose his virginity in a prop plane that he's piloting.
he doesn't. What? My God, we killed Ranty! Oh God, thank you, Osab.
Oh my god, Osam
No,
immediately done the research.
Absolutely not, but thank
A
you.
festive double down, but they have a festive double down with stuffing and cranberry.
Now,
You're not wrong.
Yes. Oh.
I just want to make sure that people understand that I am not in any way saying that being a virgin is a bad thing. It's not. But there's being a dork about it.
It's writing it on the bucket list, I think, right under the festive double down with stuffing and cranberry, and then saying, "Oh, P.S. I'd like to stuff my double down." It's a bit of a.
Oh.
It's a bit of a.
I should point out that of the things that are on that list, I've only ever accomplished one of them.
Well, that's because you guys are very different people. And your bucket list is check, 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 check. You've done it all.
Well, I
Right,
also
John?
being to Tokyo or Seoul are things that I think would be neat, but like they're also not my first
Right.
destinations that I would choose. And
Right. So I don't think I can help Trace with those. At least not right now, Those are things he's going to have to deal with.
He wants to hoard his aeroplan mile, his aeroplan points.
and I've never had a double down.
And that changes today, my friend.
Oh God,
I'm going
no.
to make you one.
I can't even eat the festive double down.
We'll make you a tofu double down
Oh my God, it would be so...
with
I think they probably could make a tofu double
we
down.
could with stuffing. I'm just wondering what to replace the cranberry with. Something tart, like a marmalade.
Oh, if you're there, I won't need anything tart.
because I'm a tart.
No, because oh God,
You what, mate? You what? You fuck? You want to fucking say that to my face,
Still
mate?
got fucking turn in it. Jesus.
Guys, I think we killed John, too. Oh, Ranty, you're alive. That's
Hi,
great.
Ranty. Welcome back to the
I'm so
land
glad
of the
you're
living.
alive. Oh. Fuck.
speaking more along the lines of your acid wit as opposed
Yeah, your
to
sour demeanor. I can't. Well, yeah, not to make you a tart. Well,
Oh, incredible.
I slid all
anyway,
the-
he does actually
Yeah.
finish that last
Yes, sorry,
with
yes.
that.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm a virgin.
Everyone was once. Some people are. It's life, man.
It's not on the list.
No. I know. This is, though. He points to wake up in the arms of someone who loves me. I feel like those are maybe related.
Well, I mean, I assume that if one of those happened, maybe the other might have happened, but Hey,
What's up?
we could play ranked. Try to get me to challenge.
Okay, Trace. We're gonna need a few things. Supplies. I can go get those while you warm up. Because tonight, you're gonna have to work harder than you've ever worked in your goddamn life to get you to Challenger. I am going to try to carry you. You are gonna carry me all the way to Challenger.
Let's do it.
Here's what's gonna happen, Trace, okay? We're gonna
He's listening, but he's now he's pulling out his phone.
We're gonna game for as long as it takes, or until about 5:15 a.m. And then I'm gonna take you somewhere special so we can knock this one off the list. He points to watch the sunrise, not wake up in the arms of someone you like.
Slight disappointment.
Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, I just want to also make it clear.
Eye of the Tiger starts playing out of his phone and like the tinny little speaker that it has.
Fuck! Dude. My god.
Dante can only be so much in love.
Right.
Ugh.
We've only got a few hours.
Let's fucking do it, Proheim.
You got any more of those cooled, chilled mugs?
Without looking, he reaches over, pulls open the freezer door, and there's like 6 lined up on the back of the door. There's also in the inside of the freezer.
Yep. I'm looking for skeletons in his closet.
No.
Okay.
But on the inside of his freezer, there are many. And by many, I mean they practically fill the freezer. Just stacks and stacks of boxes of pre-made meals.
Right. Like homemade pre-made meal, like he meal preps.
No,
oh, okay.
like I ordered them from a place, and now they're in the freezer.
All right.
Like Factor, I think, is one of them.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Can I interest you in a tofu scramble?
Fucking starving.
He pulls it out without even looking and thrusts it at you.
What a bad.
Take 30 seconds off the microwave time. I turbocharged it.
Can I howl at the moon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna howl at the moon. As a like, yeah, but also.
When Trace opens up the microwave to put his own thing in, he makes sure that he like stabs the button that opens the door like extra hard, and then stops it with his other hand, and then puts it in like as if it was like a
such a dork.
Love him.
and then he turns around 270 degrees and then closes it with his elbow, and then dials the time behind his back, and then presses start. And then after about a minute and a half, realizes that he put it in for 15 minutes instead of 1 minute 50. And he turns around and goes,
Oh shit! Oh shit! I love that. Battle stations. John, I also want to. I don't know if we're going away from the scene right away or not. I want to do some research, either between matches or right now while he's making us their scrambles. I want to find a high-rise in Laval that Dante can find a way to break into so that he can take Trace to the roof.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay, great.
Like that's not.
I'm not
at all.
You know, I will hack security systems if I need to, but I'm also thinking just a good old kick to a gate I think should be fine for some of these places. All right.
You know what? I'm actually going to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
In a situation like this, would you prefer that the pizza be mediocre, or that it be the best pizza that you've ever had in your entire life?
A best pizza.
It's mediocre pizza.
Ah.
Yeah.
As much as they say that they have many different kinds of mushrooms, not all mushrooms belong on pizza.
I would agree with that.
The sauce is kind of not great. Doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. It's not enough garlic. Crust is a bit limp.
Oh. Today's just getting worse.
Bree sits in the car. The car is now starting to steam up, right? Because you're just in it with a hot pizza and everyone breathing and
Torian has no idea what to say. She has no words at this moment.
I hope that the two of you are very...
Don't do that.
Why not?
Because you don't mean it. And I don't even know what I want.
Don't tell me what I mean or don't mean. I'm the Philodox. I'll decide what's right.
Do you want to come back to Montreal with me? You want to see her? Do you want to talk to her?
Is that a good idea?
I think you know her better than I do.
No. No, I broke her heart. I don't think that she'll be... And then that's when you start hearing Tamara kick the seat in front of her, like, a lot.
No, I mean, you dragged her down here from Montreal. So now you need to come crawling back to her door.
I'll come back with you.
Okay. Great.
You have to agree to something.
Tell me what it is.
And I was like, you don't have to agree to anything.
Tell me what it is.
You have to agree that if I tell you that it's over, that you'll accept that. And that you can make your decision based on that.
Will you promise that you would never say that to me unless it was the absolute truth?
Will you promise to accept that I might tell you that it's over, even though in my heart of hearts I wish that it wasn't, but that my rational brain understands that it is?
Will you promise? Only tell me it's over if you would be able to see her again in another capacity. And it wouldn't hurt.
Will you promise to understand that she might not want to come back?
Yeah.
You're both ridiculous. Tamara, like, rolls up a piece of pizza and starts eating it, like,
Oh my god.
sideways.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Like a cigar.
Yeah, sure. What the hell? New Yorkers, please weigh in. This is
Will you promise me that we'll be sisters forever and that we'll hold hands and we'll even keep trading a pair of jeans back and forth?
If my feet still reclined, so I take another swing.
Oh, well, now she can't block it.
Good.
So now she's like...
I'm aiming to hit the pizza into her face, yeah.
Oh no! There's sauce everywhere.
She pulls it away. There's a slice of shiitake that's just hanging from her cheekbone. And she flicks it so that it just smacks up against the window of the car.
Oh, damn.
Will you two promise me that you won't make me puke?
Never.
You care about each other. And clearly you both care about her. Clearly she is a Shadow Lord manipulative whatever. Don't hate each other because it got messy. No one intended for it to get messy. Bree, while I delicately put my face back together, will you go to the storage locker and let our good friend here take a look at what we managed to keep? And Bree starts the car.
I would never hate you, Bree. Never. Never.
Of course not. I'd kill you.
What I mean is, whatever she and I have, it doesn't supersede us.
I can live with that. The car travels about 3 blocks before it stops outside a large storage depot.
Yeah.
There are rows upon rows of corrugated sheet metal locks that look like they are just barely holding on against the elements, let alone anybody who manages to break into this place. But when Bree pulls out her keychain, that includes her car keys and the like, you see that she keeps the key to the storage locker on her.
Mm.
She turns the key in the lock, lifts it out. Do you need to be alone for this?
Oh, God. Yeah, just give me a few minutes. But then I think both of us should look.
We'll be in the car. You come get us when you're ready.
Okay.
Do you open the door?
Yeah, she moves very quickly because she's afraid of lingering. So she opens the door and like strides in. And I don't know if there's like a light switch in this or if she would need to like put on her phone or whatever.
When you open the door, it turns on a bare light bulb that's hanging on the inside. Describe Portia's taste in furniture.
Ooh. I feel like she would go antiquing a lot. So there would be a mismatch. But everything feels very lived in, very old. There's a lot of history. Loads of lamps. I feel like she hates overhead lighting. So she's got like... Going into her apartment means turning on about 50 lamps. And she also refused to set up automation for it all. So it was like a ritual.
All right, so she's my opposite.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every bit of furniture has been very carefully and lovingly covered in plastic to keep it safe from the inevitable parasites, weather, temperature, moisture. Loves to wreck old furniture like this. Her couch, she's particularly pleased with this couch, which was not really a couch so much as it was a chaise lounge, but with a blanket stretched across the back so that you could lean against the wall if you were watching television with it. Here the plastic has been vacuum sealed around it, so you could sit on it if you wanted to. But you can see that it's been repaired. There are cracks in the center of it that somebody has gone to significant effort to try and repair with glue and sewing the pillow and cushion back together, but it was broken. You don't remember it ever being broken.
She's gonna try to take the plastic off of it.
The smell is instantly familiar. It floods the room. That smell, that's slightly, not musty, but that smell of something that's just a little bit old, mixed with a perfume that you have not smelled in a long time.
Replica by the fireplace, for anyone curious. I feel like it's that one. That's very dark academia vibes. Yeah. So very like smoky, woodsy, like, burning scent. That almost makes her cry again, and then she's like, fuck, nope.
There's a bookshelf.
She goes to the bookshelf.
Play after play after play. Dog-eared. Covers folded back. Notes written in the margins, between the lines, on the lines, crossed out, back and forth. One very large tome, the complete works of William Shakespeare. This one has no markings on it. Gold leaf on the outside. Ribbons. Most of the ribbons are tucked into the very front. One is tucked amidst the pages. Do you look?
Yeah, she does.
A Midsummer Night's Dream. It's the last act where everything's getting back to normal. Well, normal. I mean, let's be very fair. Poor Demetrius is fucked.
Yeah, he lives the rest of his life under spell.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, yeah.
Permanent guest.
Oh, he's happy about it. There's an envelope.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is it addressed?
Yep.
What does it say?
It says on the outside, to my brother.
Is it Portia's handwriting?
Mm-hmm.
She... Is it sealed?
Yes.
Okay, she doesn't open it yet. But she does take it.
Male crime!
Wee woo, wee woo. Male crime. Male crime. Okay. Is there anything else that looks like the rest of the books or anything strange? She's looking for anything else before calling in the others.
Roll me your resolve investigation.
Actually, not bad. Really.
Oopsies.
There's a Philodox gift that like smells something and recover the memories of it. That's some good shit. Wish I could take that.
You can spend willpower.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
One of them tipped.
Yes, but also like I guess because they're rage dice that would.
Yeah, because there's a 2 already. So
Oh.
I would be re-rolling
Yes,
no.
one
into a
die.
brutal outcome,
I could only
potentially.
re-roll one, and that might make it a brutal. So I'm not going to do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Too important.
Describe to me a gift that you gave Portia once.
Ooh. Okay, that's a good question. I feel like... Ooh, yes. So they used to like go on dates and get into bar fights for fun because they're dumbasses. But their first date was at a pub, or their first bar fight date was at a pub called the Spotted Pig, and
Oink, oink.
Oink.
and so for Portia's birthday, Troyan stole a piece of art off the wall
Hell yeah.
and gave it to Portia. It is of a dog wearing one of those deer hunter hats.
Deerstalker hat?
Those deer stalker hats.
Yeah.
Where are you coming up with this?
I don't know.
It's insane. I love it.
And it's just like Portia had pointed it out during the date,
Sure.
so she took it. It's this like intricate gold leaf frame. It's very strange.
Okay.
So that's there.
You find it.
Yeah. She looks on the back.
There's another envelope
God damn.
to Troyan.
Jesus Christ.
It's sealed.
She opens this one, hands shaking.
Oh, crap.
You get nowhere near Challenger.
God damn it!
It takes a long time to be able to claw your way up the ranks that quickly. Although you do win more often than you lose.
Okay.
But as you're looking out over the sunrise, peeking out over the edge of the St. Lawrence River, I may not be in bed, but this evening it feels a little bit like I've woken up. Well, I'm glad I've woken up with you.
It's really sweet. Trace. It's a really fucked up world we live in, man.
It is, but you know what? And he lifts. I assume that you probably snuck out one more round of beers out here.
Of course.
Lifts his beer. He goes, but I'm glad that it means that we can still spend time together. And that's when you notice the red dot on his forehead. And we'll end the session.
Like a tattoo that he got?
There.
Or? Okay.
John was gonna say, and that's when you notice the rank has moved to Challenger.
I'm gonna write here in my notes. Splooey.
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for? Manifested the death of
Splooey
Trace.
manifested death
Trace.
of Trace. Red dot.
Traces. Bro, I was joking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at chat.
Oh! And it was manifested, so I have to tell you.
It's his forehead. I swear to God.
gonna go to hell. Hey! Team, Chat, I just want you to know I will do literally everything in my power.
Including Die himself.
I'm not. It's not off the table, Liz. Don't worry, team.
I'm also going to point out something here. I know, before any of you pedants message me, that if you're using a laser sight, you can't actually see it on somebody's forehead.
Pedants.
That's one of those pedants. I take offense to that.
I know. It's dramatic license.
Oh my God.
TV rules, baby.
Elizabeth, would you like to inform us of something that you learned this?
Easier to list what I didn't learn, John.
Wow.
It's easier. I learned that Bree was in a 5-year relationship, an engagement with Jennifer Slade.
Okay. Scott?
I learned that Trace thinks I mean, I learned a bunch of things, but I learned Trace thinks Dante is a hero.
Aww.
It's true.
Can he heroically save his life? We'll find out.
Liz, do you want to call out something that Scott did during the session?
I think that Dante and Trace's friendship is just the sweetest thing.
Such a little.
He's such a little bean, and I can tell that they both have moments of going, "Yeah, you," to the other, like, and that means that they're both so comfortable with each other, and I feel like they can really be themselves around each other. It's just very sweet and wholesome, and I love it very much. So thank you for that.
Is there a moot point? I should check to see if there's a moot point. Scott, do you want to?
Yeah. Liz, it's very hard, very hard to manage that kind of revelation with NPCs that we don't really know that well on stream. But I thought Troyan's immediate commitment to the person, her loyalty on show was really important here. She doesn't feel the same loyalty to Jennifer Slade that she feels to, or maybe even her life in Montreal, that she feels to these people who are remnants of a, if you will, former life. And it's just, yeah, it feels very Troyan to be protective of those things.
I think it would have been very different if she and Slade had been like actually dating for like a year or something. But they're still like situationship levels. So I think for her it was a very easy call to make, but not easy at all. And she's definitely fooling herself, but fun. Hey John, what did you learn?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I learned that Aragorn apparently thinks I'm a bad person.
She thinks you've committed crimes.
Yeah, she doesn't necessarily think you're a bad person.
What is the bigger Jev crime? Red dot on Trace, cliffhanger letter, or
Slade X.
These are great.
There's so many
Biggest
crimes.
crime is no Kate. But that's not your fault.
What did I learn?
Jeff crime.
Yeah.
God damn.
I learned that Trace is in less danger than I thought he would be. But that isn't zero.
It isn't none. That's fair.
I learned that
I had to put him in danger.
I learned that Jennifer Slade has complicated reasons for not wanting to leave the cairn.
Yeah.
Fair.
That makes sense.
And I learned that there's going to have to be some things to happen to Macris when Kate gets back.
Can you imagine? We just, Macris is like, "Oh, how was your guys' time?" And we're both like,
We're both fucking dead. Like,
you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Incredible. Fun stuff.
Well, Macris is already in the middle of a love triangle, so we're really just trying to catch up.
Wow. I guess. Never thought I'd be in a love triangle with my touchstone Trace.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Tis what tis. I desperately have to go to the washroom, so I'm gonna duck out.
We'll handle
Preemptive
this.
goodbye and hearts if I'm not back before.
I mean, big ups, John, on the session today. Of course, in general, I feel like. Oh, thank you, Liz. Ta-da! I just feel like what I really appreciated about today was the sort of really beautiful change of pace. We're currently in recovery from Endless Night, but recovery doesn't necessarily mean that everything is peaches and cream.
Oh, I can't do that to you.
What can't you do to me?
I can't, I can't
Oh, you
make
can't
things-
make us. Yeah, I can't
I can't make
things
things fine and
No.
easy.
But what can happen is that we can, we can continue to learn things and find new plot hooks for our characters, ways to kind of continue. Yeah. And that's that.
I had to have a change of pace.
Exactly. Oh.
Oh, that's why. There we go. That should be fine now.
Thanks,
My bad.
guys.
I turned on a one-on-one and I didn't realize that the microphones are not set up properly.
Whoops.
Oops.
Oopsies.
That's my fault. See, that's what I get for fucking with things.
Fuck around, find out, I think is the phrase usually, yeah. Oh, kind of cool, Ice Bluey. Well, we'll get some colored lights, we'll get some echoey mics, then we can do a full-on dream sequence for you. Do some firewalk with me shit from Twin Peaks.
Is anything
Hi.
happening?
This week?
Yep.
Yeah, I stream on Tuesdays, usually at 1800 Eastern in character. The reason I want to highlight this, I highlight it every week because I do a lot of different streams and I do a lot of different things. Team, please check the Discord. I have a special event that I would like to run this coming Tuesday. I believe I will be free and I believe I have enough time to make sure the game works. I have had the opportunity to beta playtest a new FMV mystery, which I will of course be doing in character because that's how I want to stream. So, if you like some of the FMV mystery stuff that I've done before, please come and check it out with me, if indeed it is happening on Tuesday. The point is, it'll be on the Discord in the events, and I'll make it very clear what's going on. So, come and join me for that. I would love to have as many people there as possible to give feedback and to be excited about it, and so on and so forth. Thumbs up. That's me. Tuesday. What do you think?
So the moot point, by the way.
Oh, yep. Your biggest crime.
Apparently, my biggest crime is Slade X,
Damn.
but it was pretty close all the way through.
I imagine so, yeah. That's pretty, that is actually quite big news, because I feel like we were all kind of sitting here being like, oh, Jennifer Slade, what a Shadow Lord. Tee-hee-hee-hee. You ever seen one of these? Exactly, Aragwen. That is coming out, Aragwen, one day. Not yet, though. The new Jenks Jesse Cox game is happening. I can't fucking wait. I'm so excited.
So my dad sent me a photo that I was kind of curious because my dad doesn't text me that often at this time of day.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is that? And it's a photo of me at a wedding with somebody, and it is an embarrassing picture.
Oh.
Because I am dancing with somebody that
Oh, I see. I was hoping it would maybe just be Molly. Nice photo of Molly.
I may stream on Monday.
Hey!
I streamed a few times. I streamed some Brotato, and I streamed a personal best of Mario 3 100%.
Nice.
So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to stream next. Is it going to be more Brotato? Will it be a Super Mario World
Oh, shit.
run? Because I have to speedrun things that I don't practice.
Do the blindfold challenge like Doug did.
Are you fucking kidding?
I am actually fucking kidding you. Yeah.
We'll find out. So I will post that up there. You might see streams from me over the next couple of days, but we will find out. Friday?
Believe there's more Cyber Punch.
Yes. Yes.
And with any luck, we'll have power for it.
Yeah, that should be good. Saturday also, I believe, will be a usual day, but you should check the Discord. It's Arkham Horror, the card game for me, and more
Drew Crew.
Because, yeah,
Blue
we're
in the
not
diary.
expecting holiday stuff to happen before
Correct.
then, so we should be good, yeah.
Sunday, however, there is no stream. This Sunday we are not playing. It's the Sunday before Christmas, which around here typically means that everyone's pretty busy. I'm not going to be in the province.
How do it?
Kate is not going to be in the province. Who knows about these two? He'll probably be in the province. But while we are taking a break for that Sunday, that does not mean that there will not be more Montreal by Moonlight.
What an
Nobody comes and
insane
watches during
cliffhanger.
Christmas anyway.
What an insane cliffhanger.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Several cliffhangers.
So
actually.
many.
But of course, if you want to put your tinfoil hats on, you know where to go, because in the Discord we have conversation about Montreal by Moonlight, we have spoiler chat, and you can of course go and read back some of our downtime sessions, which
Right.
we might need more of anyway. But we'll talk about that.
So look forward to that. Maybe we'll do a clinic hours. But I also cannot wait for the next episode, and yet I must wait for the next episode. But I do know the contents of a letter. I do know who's got a laser sight on Trace.
It's Jennifer Slade.
And
Jennifer Slade. She's taken out touchstones one by one for no. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
and I do know that I have to thank Aragorn and Kung Fu Fenris for being here moderating.
Rawr.
And lastly, I know that I will be going that way. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.